going to be honest with everyone. For the last 10 minutes, there's just been a lot of faffing about.
It's been good.
I have no idea where we are, what
of
time it
excitement.
is, who's here.
We've missed
There's
a lot
more
of
than
good
just
content.
the three of us here.
Yep.
It's a lot of excitement.
A lot of excitement.
yeah,
Scully's got a
this
bucket of whiskey in front of him.
And it's half gone.
A lot of nervous energy.
Yeah, hey.
Just,
I'm not nervous.
Nah, you've been a bit nervous.
Not nervous. I'm pissed. Oh, Hammer's had one bacon and egg McMuffin and 6 beers.
Very good. BackChat, powered by Fleet Network.
Yes,
Our
it is.
mates over there.
Yeah.
It is.
Making things happen for us.
Novated leasing.
Novated.
Right. So
A few things
there's been a few stories to happen this week.
so many things.
Have you put these in the run sheet? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
it's
like
all
you've
there.
said a few things to me this week that I'm like, put that in the run sheet. We need to talk about it.
First of all, before we get any
Okay.
further, okay, you're going to hear another voice on the pod.
Yep.
Jared. Hello, mate.
Boys, how are we? Excited to be here. I'll tell you that. Do you know how much I was just sitting here, just buzzing, ready for
So,
you to say that.
Jared
Thank
Majda,
you.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
welcome to the
Round of
podcast.
applause.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
welcome to
you,
the
thank
podcast.
you.
Right. So,
Gerard.
if you don't know Gerard, Jared.
Do you prefer Gerard?
It's
or-
Jared, yeah. But you know what you say, Jared,
prefer-
Gerard. Body,
No, no,
you know
no.
what? Everyone calls me Body Majic anyway, or Body
You
Majic.
don't-
It's so much easier.
You don't
so
get to
much
say,
easier.
you don't say, do you prefer Hamish
Yeah,
or Hamish? It's either Hamish or Hamish.
It's just
It's not, you don't get to prefer. It's either Jared or Gerard.
It is or it
It's
isn't.
Jared.
You're dead right.
Right. So it's Jared.
I know who you're talking about.
Jared
'Cause anything
Majda.
with a G, I'll work it out. Yep.
Body Majic,
Yep.
right? You may know that from socials. I know Jared from Love Island.
Yeah,
Got to be
same.
honest. Got to be really honest.
Which you tuned in for only my season, hey?
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
I first met Jared on Love
Love
Island. And I'm not
What were
joking.
you doing
I was,
there?
mate, I'm not joking. I was on a family holiday. My lovely wife and 2 kids. We would get the kids either babysat or down to sleep, and we were like, "Do you want to watch another episode of Love Island?"
It's good.
And
It
so
is real good.
Jared was a real favourite of ours. You were the only real one, mate. Halfway through, you said, "You know what? Fuck this. No one loves me. I'm not matching up with any of these chicks.
No one votes me out. I'm walking out of here.
I'm
That's
leaving."
it. No.
Very good.
Absolutely.
I respect the shit out of that. I'll be honest, I was a Big Brother guy, but I also dabble in Love Island. But yeah, I'll respect that. Walk out when it's not happening for you.
So we're gonna get
No
into
question.
why.
Mate, fuck this.
We're gonna get into.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to just go home and tear the skin
It
off
was
it.
honestly the worst 6 weeks of my whole life as well. It was actually terrible.
We're going to get into why Jared's here in a little bit. And look, it's exciting that a Love Island contestant is with us tonight, but
Dan giggling like a little
I
school.
love
that is not the excitement. Like,
We're announcing that Jared-
I've had genuine excitement about this for weeks. Why Jared is
I've been
actually
buzzing.
here.
I've been absolutely, and I've been trying to keep it under wraps as well, boys. It's just been like you've just been simmering there. The walls
Right.
have been shaking.
So we're going to
Can
touch
I-
on that a bit.
Can
but
I
we
make
need-
a quick announcement?
Yeah.
The
correct.
reason why Jared's here.
Oh, you're going to drop it right now? I thought we'd tease
Jared
it.
Yes.
is going on to be on the new season of MILF Island,
Yes, I am.
the newest reality show. Hammer,
you
have you
heard what
seen
this
MILF
is?
Island?
No.
MILF Island.
Is that actually?
Have you
Is
heard-
that the one where like the mums go on and then their kids just have to watch?
No. Okay. So the
I have seen that one as
Seen
well.
that, yeah.
I think it was on Channel 9. That
Listen
one.
what this
this is MILF Island.
This is
So there's 20 mums. They all want a younger guy. And then there's 20 dudes. They all want an older lady.
Right. So there's the big reveal.
The big reveal. So they all get on the island. They wind back this big curtain. Let's meet all the MILFs and all the young bucks.
It's all their mums.
And it's all their mums. So all
Hang on a minute. Isn't that what I just said?
yeah.
Sorry.
And you said no?
But they're going to be dating
each other.
like,
other's
each
mums.
other.
Oh, each other's mums,
So it's not
gotcha.
like at home watching.
That
You're
is-
there.
oh,
Your
yeah,
mum's one of the mums,
Yeah.
and then one of the other lads is trying to root your
Yeah,
mum.
far
that
out.
is
That'd
cruel.
hurt.
Yeah, that's cruel.
No, that's sorry. Okay. So
What's for
that's not-
dinner, mums? Yeah,
How
just.
many contestants
Sorry,
do
I'm
they
just
get
getting
to sign
ploughed
up?
in the
You reckon
back.
20 or something.
Yeah, 20 guys, 20 MILFs.
That is such a niche, like,
Yeah.
variety of people to have both of them available
Correct.
and
But
willing to do.
Got to
that.
be honest, Jared. I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah.
There's like 350 million people in America. I'm sure I could come with
I
20
mean, this is a
MILFs
weird
and
thing to
20
say,
guys.
but it's reminding me of that guy who sent in the snip story about that time he jacked off to my mum. It's a weird thing to say, but it's just, that's what I'm thinking about.
That's a sentence you've had to say.
Yeah, a bloke just ripping
All right,
it to
we're-
my mum.
Welcome to BackChat.
Where are we?
Anyway, here we are. Welcome,
back.
Jared. This is what we talk about every week.
All right. Let's
So I asked you, Dan, to put a few things in the run sheet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what they were. But
let's go to the first one.
all right.
Today, I
Right.
walked into the studio.
Yes.
You were a bit soppy and a bit upset. What's
I
wrong?
played waffle
What's
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, you played
And
footy.
sore.
Bit sore.
Yeah, bit sore. I said, "What's wrong?" And you're like, "Honestly, played waffle, bit sore.
Yeah.
My laptop is screwed."
Oh, that hurts.
That's
Okay.
not good.
You showed me a screen. It looks like when you drop your iPhone, there's lines all through it.
One of the kids has stepped on it.
Which one? Are you going to name and shame?
Don't know. I actually thought it was my wife, but I think it's one of the kids.
Yep.
Could have
Understood.
been me.
Yes.
Was it you?
Was it you? Motherfucker.
Wasn't me.
Right. So are you leading me into
Yeah,
this
let's
story?
let's
Thank you.
talk about the
All
Apple
right,
Store.
So I'm going to go get the laptop changed. Can't just operate with no laptop.
Yep.
And if you can,
course
if
not.
you're watching along on YouTube, you can see no laptop.
Yep.
I walk in. Mark, I've just remembered his name. Mark, lovely young lad.
Where'd you go?
City, only place to go.
Beautiful. Okay,
Apple Store in the city.
Always
Straight
like
in.
almost like annoyingly helpful though. Like
Yeah,
straight up.
we're at the
so
Genius Bar.
bubbly.
We're at the Genius Bar.
Yeah.
God, yeah. What are you going to do to get in there?
Just jump online, make an appointment. Genius Bar.
I'm talking about being a genius. Anyway, continue.
Okay, all right. So straight in, 1:30. That was the appointment time. Mark.
Is this a long story? Fuck me.
Sorry, I'll shorten it. Right, Mark, love the young lad. All right, give us a look at your laptop. Right, screen's fucked. That's how he's diagnosed it. Screen's fucked. No good. Kids stepped on it. He goes, "Do you have Apple Care?" Looked at me really seriously, like this was life and death. And I said, "You know what, Mark? I fucking do.
Yeah.
I
Shit,
absolutely do. Apple Care.
I do not have Apple. I've never had Apple Care
I
or
will
anything.
say right now, if you're an Apple person, you need to get Apple Care." He said, "Mate, if you didn't have Apple Care, what I'm about to tell you would have cost $1,500.
That hurts.
It
Wow.
actually cost you $149 because you've had Apple
Amazing.
Care.
How much does your Apple Care cost?
$79 on purchase.
Are you-
You get 5
A
years.
one-off and that's it.
I think something like that. I'll be taking it out every
Oh,
time.
yeah, that's
Not bad.
pretty good value.
That's not the
Not
point of
bad.
the story.
Anyway,
the point of the
continue.
story is he said, "Mate, you need to get your screen replaced." I said, "Yes, I know." I can be like,
Hang on a minute. Are we at the Genius Bar or at the Fuck Me Bar? Seriously, Mark. I'm looking at it.
The fuck me
The goal.
bar. Sorry, I got an appointment with the fuck me bar.
Seriously, Mark. Tell me something I don't know, mate. Fuck. Anyway, continue.
So Mark goes, "Look, we're going to replace it. It's going to take 14 days." I said, "Look, Mark, I've got to be honest."
I need it tonight,
He
mate.
goes, and you know
I
what he
need it.
said?
That's why I've come today to the Genius Bar.
He said, I know. I actually know who you are. I said,
Big dog.
okay. West Coast Eagle, premiership player. Yes. Should have won the Norm Smith medal in 2018. Yeah, so good to see you, Mark. He goes, "What? No." He goes, "Mate, I fucking love BackChat. Fucking love
Yes.
BackChat.
Yeah,
Yes.
Huge BackChat fan."
Awesome.
Goes,
Oh, shit, yeah,
Not
he
even
does.
joking. He goes, "BackChat fan." I said, "Mate," he goes, "Let me talk to my manager. I'll see what I can do." This is a 14-day turnaround, right, for regular plebs. He goes, Mark comes back out of this back room, out of the back room. He goes, "Spoke to my manager. Have it back to you in 3 days."
Oh, beautiful.
I like that.
Only reason, BackChat.
Yes.
How good's that?
Yes, that is
That's
good.
brilliant.
So
Boys.
is there? Should then listeners go if they ever need something from the Apple Store? just
Look,
"Hey,
go see Mark.
BackChat.
Go and see
Go see
Mark.
Mark."
Yeah, go and see Mark
Yeah.
at the Fuck Me Bar and he'll sort you out. He'll sort you out in 3 days.
Can we? I think we should introduce why Jared's here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that
let,
makes
us
a lot
do,
of
let,
sense.
let's do that. All
I'm
right, so
fucking excited about this.
very excited. Jared, Body Majic, as you may know him.
Yes.
Social media.
Social media.
King.
Love Island.
King.
I looked at a
Keep
a
bringing up
photo
the Love Island stuff. Bloody hell.
Well, no worry, we're going to ask about it. Don't worry.
looked at a photo of you before, and I saw the promo shoot of Love Island, and you just jacked.
Ripped.
The good old days. The good old days.
I will say a little bit Hamish Brayshaw-esque.
Yeah,
Except that's how
I
he
can hardly
yeah.
see you from sitting on this side of the couch at the moment,
I know.
actually. Honestly.
The only
It's-
thing about Jared though is that's how he walks around normally. I was 1 minute away from death, and my old man told me I looked $1,000,000. So
Right.
yeah,
Jared's here. You want me to announce it?
yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right. So, okay, off the back of FatChat, right? We all know what FatChat is on this podcast.
Yeah, we do.
So successful.
Correct. Jared heard about it. Dama heard about it. A lot of people heard
Between
about
the
it.
three of us, we lost about 18 kilos.
We got-
correct.
Yeah, between two of us, we lost 18 kilos. It's Scully almost put weight on. But we had a Discord fat chat and it became a community. And I really thought at the time, and this is genuine, I know I've been talking shit at the start of this podcast, but I thought this actually has a potential to be more than just talking shit on a podcast, right? And it was fun, but there was genuine buy-in. And so I thought, how do we take this further? and just like walks into our lives like an absolute golden ray of sunshine.
Like just a nice kiss on the
Body
dick.
magic.
The stars did just align perfectly. How I kind of like just on this as
Yeah.
well, Scully. So you came on to my podcast that I had as a guest.
It was Body Magic.
And when you came around, we not met before. So nice to come around and do the episode with me. And it was kind of like how I felt. And telling the story about it. It was kind of like a first date, right?
Stars
So like,
align.
we're like, yeah, cool. Like,
Bit
yeah,
awkward.
come a bit awkward. Oh,
Bit
how you
awkward.
going? Just have a sit down, the
Doing have the
combos.
entree.
Yeah, I'm laughing at your jokes. Oh, you won the premiership for West Coast. Oh, yeah, he's not going to laugh
Like
at the
Mark at the
jokes.
fuck
Going,
me
yeah,
bar.
great.
Exactly.
Sparks were flying.
Yes.
And then, you get into the, you love podcasting? I love podcasting.
And next thing, my pants were off.
And then it's pretty much how it worked. But it was just sparks flying from the beginning. Anyway, sorry, Scott, go.
Anyway, Hammond walked in, his dick was out there. The fuck, here we are. No.
And I was hard as a rock.
So
Wow.
So the FatChat community, I genuinely thought it needed to be more than just a Discord group or an
Yep,
Instagram
most
group or
definitely.
whatever it was. And we met at the same time, and so we've been working behind the scenes. But Gerard is here.
Love this.
Body Magic
Yes.
is your social profile, and you're a PT now.
Yep.
Not just a reality TV star.
Correct.
To be really honest, you're not a reality TV star.
No.
You're a
It was
PT.
very, very out of depth there, boys.
Correct. So we're going to go into that. But you're a PT. You've been running a podcast called Body Magic. You've been interviewing guests. You've been interviewing athletes. You've been
Yep.
interviewing people that love fitness. And I thought, why don't we talk about FatChat a bit more? So we're here to announce exclusively to BackChat, and this will be worldwide very soon. Formerly known as Body Magic, it's now called FatChat
Yes.
by Body Magic.
Yes,
yeah.
and the balloons come
FatChat.
down from the ceiling.
FatChat is
Oh,
a-
it's the walls are
This
shaking.
is the first Hammer's heard about this.
Shit, yeah. That's
Boys,
massive.
Fat Chat's a
honestly
podcast
so
now.
excited,
My God.
about this. And like you said, it was just the stars aligning perfectly. And it was off the back of all of your amazing work, Hamo. Honestly,
Try my best.
there's nothing left of you. It's amazing.
Well, there's a lot more
No,
of me
he's
now,
put it
but
back on.
I'll put it back on. But you're welcome. As obviously, that's incredible. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
So
Let's go around us
Wednesdays, from now on, Wednesdays, FatChat by Body Magic is a podcast.
yeah, it's going to be
God.
great. And we're talking, obviously, everything when it comes to health and fitness. We're going to be having guests on about, how they're performing, from everyone from sports stars to, singers to TV people, all sorts of stuff. And it's not just about, interviewing the guests, but it's about getting everybody to maybe take away a little bit of something from the episode
We're
as
talking
well.
routine. We're talking
Exactly.
eating
Exactly.
regime.
Getting
we're
the
talking
best out of
sleeping.
yourself, performance, everything. It's going to be
wellness.
bloody
Oh
awesome.
God.
FatChat, mate.
And it was all because of you.
FatChat.
So it was all
FatChat-
because of you.
FatChat on the Discord, for anyone who's not on there, it was a community.
Poppin'.
And
Is.
It was. It is still a community.
Is.
I was horrible on there. I would very, very sporadically just say, "This is what I'm doing. I've lost this much weight. I'm feeling like a shit today. I'm doing this." And every
But
now
it just
and
shows when you've got the right environment and the right thing around,
again,
how people
just
respond to it.
thrived on
Yeah.
it. But
So
I'd
definitely.
get messages from people being like, "Mate, I've been on FatChat. I've been listening, and I've lost 15 kilos in a month." I'm like,
bloody amazing.
Geez, you must have been fat before. But there's plenty of that positivity around, which I'm all for.
This is
so
positive
FatChat, here we
vibes.
go.
Right, so
gonna be
FatChat by Body Magic. Give me a podcast. We're going to be interviewing guests. I'll be with Gerard on Wednesdays. But just sneakily, real little teaser here. Gerard may or may not be working on an app. It may or may not have some
Looking
involvement
pretty
for
fucking cool.
FatChat.
Looking pretty cool, boys.
May or may not have some challenges involved.
But we're going to leave it there for the moment, and we're going to get everyone just listening to the staff. We're going to, just get familiar with each other.
God,
and
that's good.
I'm so excited to be
What
here,
I can
boys. It's gonna be
promise
awesome.
you in regards to any hypothetical, theoretical challenges is I will not be committing to anything ever
Oh,
again.
you will be. You
Nah,
definitely
I will
be.
be.
Golf clubs at?
And if
How's
it
the
means
driver
like,
going? You're driving them well?
mate,
How's your putter?
I am
One new
piping
putter?
the shit out of the ball. Honestly, I think I've hit 30 metres plus my drives on average 30 metres extra, but I've
bloody
just
awesome.
lost everything else. Can't chip, can't
But just
drive,
with the right
can't-
motivation, look what you could
right.
do. It's amazing.
Oh,
So
exactly. I
that's
nearly
what-
killed myself, but it was worth it.
That's what Jared's doing here. But I, personally, look, yes, FatChat's important and the most important. But like I said, I was a big Love Island fan. I would like to know a little bit more about.
Totally.
So we had Liz Parnov coming up this week.
That's coming
I
out
believe.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Winner
She's
of
on
Survivor.
hey? Yeah.
One Survivor.
Yeah.
That's huge.
You-
Slightly
Pretty
different
much.
competition.
How do you,
I love
how-
Very
how-
much the same, boys. Very
how
much
do you win
Survivor. It
Love
was just,
Island?
How do you win? By ending up in a couple at the end of it, but you have to survive all the bullshit in between as well. So it really is kind of like a Survivor. You get knocked out.
What happens behind the scenes? Are they
So
that-
fucked.
is
It's
it-
honestly, it was the hardest. So I was away for 42 days, 42 nights, and you don't speak to your family and friends that entire time. Which,
Take
like,
your phone.
yeah, take your phone.
Wow.
You've got a camera on you. I think Survivor's a little bit different because they film you for certain sections. Versus Love Island, it's 24 hours a day.
Big Brother.
The whole time. You've got a microphone around your neck. You're shitting with a microphone around your neck.
Do you ever have a bit of fun with that? Cop this, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers. This one's not going to be fun.
But there's plenty of that going on. Like, it's so intense, and you're just in this, like, fishbowl environment that everything, and, you're all there for love, obviously, but you kind of
Right
like...
reasons.
Yeah,
No
of
one's there
course.
for love.
Right reasons, yeah.
No one's there for love.
But when you're there and you're speaking, you're doing all the conversations, you kind of like convinced yourself and everybody else that that's all you talk about is that. It's so bizarre. It's actually the most trippy mind thing you've ever experienced.
Did you have to fake like chemistry with people to try and get on
no,
camera
so
and
everything that
stuff?
you like saying and do, that's very much what you said. But they might like tee up, chat. So for example, if, me and Hamo are, we've got a little thing going on, but maybe we haven't spoken. Yeah, we haven't spoken for a few hours.
Yep.
They go, hey, the lighting's really good over on the day bed. Just, why don't you grab Hamo and
How do they
have a
tell you
seat
that?
there?
Are they in?
There's like a little, producer that comes around and just comes and says it to you. They're sort of, jumping behind pot plants and stuff like that. So, but there's also like the diary room, which is kind of, what was it called? The beach hut, which is kind of like the setup that you got here. It's just light straight in your face, but you never see anybody. So you're speaking to a camera and the voice is coming back to you, but you don't get to see the person
Hey,
behind.
tell us how good Hammer's legs are.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. So you go, yeah, great. Yeah, it was so good. They're so sexy. I loved them by the pool, whatever. Right. So, but it was such a weird thing. Yeah.
I just loved Jared's involvement was unreal. So there's always like hot guys and girls on there, and Jared's hot as fuck,
Yeah,
obviously. But,
Say no more.
but Jared was the only one that was literally like, well, all the chicks are taken. I'm fucking done. See you later. And he literally left
Well,
halfway.
I had a go. There was a couple of girls on there. I sort of had a couple of things with whatever, but then nothing kind of landed. And honestly, I was just fucking over it. Like I was so tired. You don't go to bed until about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Why?
They keep you in to do like all the beach hut diary room stuff. So you're sitting on the couch talking to this camera at 3 in the morning about something that happened at 8 in the morning.
Right.
You're fried as like you just like cannot think. You get one drink for the whole night that you're out there doing any.
I was
going to
say, do you get to drink or not?
No, so it's like being on a bender without any of the fun. It's like being. It's just
that's awful.
honestly, it's awful, right? You're up until 2 or 3 in the morning. They wake you up at 7 on the dot every day. Yep, we're up. If you want to go have a little snooze during the day, we worked it out. There was like a little timer that they've got, so you can lay down on the the couch or outside or whatever. But if they see you're asleep too long, there'll be a voiceover that comes, "Hey Jared, it's a lovely day outside. Do you want to get on out?" And you're like, "Fuck off!" Like it's actually just psychological torture. So,
How much do you get paid? Do you get paid like a
oh
a
fuck
wage?
no, definitely not. No, it was like honestly, it was like slave labor. Like it was. It was about
It's like working on the West Coast.
$400 a week or something like that, and you're on 24 hours a day,
What?
7 days
God,
a
yeah,
week.
see,
Like that
that's-
is just like
that's
if you
outrageous.
that's
Eat your heart
honestly
out to all the
terrible.
kids in China getting to work. 400 a week.
Honestly.
You get that. Now, yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, it is fair
Last
enough.
episode of BackChat we have.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, mate, it's not the ABC. It's fine.
I mean, and let's not beat around the
Have a
bush. That
joke.
stuff happens, and you get that.
You can have a laugh.
You can have
But
a
also,
laugh.
you're so well. The other thing for it, am I allowed to? This is a bit of a hectic story, but
Go for
You can
it.
swear,
for
you
it.
can be
Yeah, okay.
hectic.
All right,
you can do
cool.
what you like.
Shit, dick,
anyway,
piss,
so-
fuck, poo.
we
There's a few of them for you.
So obviously you're on camera all the time, and there's even a camera in the toilets, right? And there's one directly. They reckon, oh, nobody looks at it. Fuck off. Somebody was definitely looking at it, straight down on you. So you don't even get any time alone for that whole 42 days to just
Wank.
Have a way.
have a wank. Yeah,
That's
exactly
what-
right.
All I'm thinking,
So-
mate, have a wank.
Everyone's thinking it.
So you can't even have wank. So you're sitting there and you're so pent up, like it's like
And there's
like-
hot chicks walking
It's
around
just-
everywhere
but
all the
honestly,
time.
But you're so tired. You're like frustrated. You're hardly like eating. Like you're not moving around the day. You're pent up. Haven't had a wank in fucking 42 days. I'm fucking like this.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I mean-
my nuts were the size of like. Oh, it was shocking. But there
Hang
was
on.
one.
I'm 25 and I haven't had a wank. 42 days would be a record since I started.
Honestly, it's like being
Seriously?
It's
Are you kidding me? I reckon I had my first tug when I was about 14 and I don't think I've gone 42 days since.
You'd be like, 42 hours, mate.
Honestly, but it was so like you're so pent up. Anyway, so there was this one episode about day 30.
That they had a wank before that?
No. This is like something out of like a monastery. Like they just like, can I stay like this? It was fucked up, right? Anyway, so there was this episode where they took us out the villa because they were doing, I don't know, it was like they were changing the set or whatever the fuck it was. So they took us out for a bit and we're getting ready at the Shangri-La Hotel just down the road.
Oh, okay.
So they split all because there's days off, but they split the guys up. Split the girls up, right?
Joking themselves.
Anyway, so they're like, all right, boys, grab your stuff. You're getting ready at the Shangri-La. So we'll go down to the Shangri-La Hotel, and everybody was very much on the same page.
Every man for himself.
Every man for himself. Find yourself a corner, boys. Turn around and just get to work.
So there's one. So we're in this one hotel room. There's one bathroom between 5 blokes. Anyway, so there's like we're going in one at a time. I go on in. I close the door. Look around. No cameras. Microphones off. You fucking beauty.
Brilliant.
Here we
you picked
go.
up the tissue box and there's
here we go.
In her mid-40s. She'll do.
Shower on. Here we go. Crank this thing out in all of 10 seconds. Could have filled up a bloody can. It was like, and I have honestly, guys, I have never ever felt the feeling of what went through my bloody body.
The 40-year-old virgin scene when he just comes at the end.
I was like this. Like it was like through my. I felt it in my toes.
Mount Vesuvius just going
like,
bang.
It was full on. So I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but that's the sort of stuff that you put yourself through. And honestly,
people of Pompeii.
The other 4 blokes, Jared's walked down, the other 4 blokes are frozen. Just covered in it. Like Han Solo in the
But it's something you do not think about.
Ejaculate.
So fuck. So it was just something a situation that you did not think you'd really have to deal with or would be too much of an issue. But it was pretty full on. It was pretty full on.
I can't even breathe.
Let the boy watch. There was a rap at the door. My young son Gabriel walked in.
All right.
That is
Just a quick
pretty funny.
So FatChat by Body
quick
Majic.
shout to
That's
Like, how to lose
fitness
weight.
and that.
How to lose weight.
Yeah. Fitness and health. Yeah.
Jan, Diane. Very sorry for what just occurred.
Sorry,
No, don't apologise. Don't
Deborah,
apologise to Jan. She's
Deborah
fine.
doesn't listen to this, so she'll be fine.
Jan listens, but she's fine.
Yeah, great.
She's here. She's with it.
So Jared's with us.
It's a good debut there, boys. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
one.
Jared, that was really good.
That's good.
That is what BackChat is.
We're going to be doing all of our regular stuff.
BackChat,
This
FatChat,
episode.
and WankChat. That's where we're at the moment. FatChat. That makes probably a little bit better. FatChat.
that is
Yeah,
as
that's
good as
better.
you get.
FatChat.
Has
Righto,
footy been playing this week or not?
There's been footy this weekend, but I just want to ask some advice from you guys.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
It's complete debauchery, this podcast.
Make sure you're alone. Give yourself
Go
a
to the
leash.
Shangri-La.
Lock the door.
Oh, what's some advice?
Microphone off.
Okay, this is getting silly now. Let's get back on track. Come on.
Bring it back, boys.
I'm getting a tattoo this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
So I'm going to a birthday party.
No, I can't.
I'm going to a birthday party and I need
Shouldn't do
some
it there,
advice.
Dan. Seriously.
Yeah, rain it in.
Sorry, boys. I'm going to the bathroom. Okay.
Right.
I'm done now. Oh, shit.
What's the tattoo on?
Okay, he's getting
I
tattooed.
just want you guys to pick what tattoo I'm getting.
Oh,
nice.
brilliant.
That's essentially what's happening. Going to a birthday party, a guy is coming along to give tattoos to everyone. Please, without there being
Get a giraffe.
reference to
Get
this
getting
episode.
choked. Choking giraffe. All right. What do you want?
There's free game. I'm happy to.
Where is this tattoo?
Anywhere? I don't care. Like, not on my face. Also,
was awesome.
like not on my penis. If that's where you're going. Hang on.
I was going to get FatChat written on the underside of the shaft.
I don't know if you can actually have.
Yeah,
that.
you can, mate. I've watched a documentary on it.
On what?
That is not true. I've watched a Vice thing on tattoo artist.
And what?
Oh, it's just some Vice thing that popped up on Facebook. It was like tattoo artists, and they were asking all these questions about tattoos. And one of them, what was the weirdest place you've had to tattoo someone? And this woman was like, some guy came in and wanted a tattoo on the underside of his shaft. And he's like,
Wow.
And she said he had to get himself hard and then rope off the bottom, like tourniquet the bottom, so the blood stayed in and kept it hard.
Permanent hard.
Permanently hard, yeah. And then basically wearing a real tight cock ring and then tattooed something on it. But don't get one there.
I'd also like to extend my apologies to Jan and Diane.
No, man, no, Darren's fine with this. Oh, yeah, absolutely fine.
Sorry, Deborah.
What should you get? Who's doing it?
Just a friend of a friend.
What do you mean?
Well, he's coming along to the birthday
You
party.
got plenty of tats
Bring
already,
us
though.
No, I don't have plenty. I've got 3. That's it.
Is there any theming going on?
When are you getting like
Saturday.
on Saturday?
Yeah,
So you're going to a birthday party and
birthday
someone's
party.
just got a tattoo gun.
We're going to the footy. That's
Yeah.
part of it.
Great.
After the footy, we're going to a house.
See, this seems like something that you don't plan when you do that at somebody's house at a
Yeah.
party, but you've planned it out, which
it's
is
pre-planned. So I'm happy to throw. I
I think
really
throw
care,
to the
be
audience. I really don't know, mate. Like
Yeah.
all I can think of
maybe
is
on
like,
maybe on YouTube, people just comment.
what have you got already? So we got the music.
Yeah, a really poorly done flower.
Get Dirk on your ass.
Dirk?
something about Dirk.
Dirk on your
I
right.
would like to say to our YouTube audience, I'd like you to put in the comments, what should Dan get tattooed on him? And the very best will get tattooed.
Yep, 100%.
And that's the
That is
prize.
commitment.
That's
I
the
love
prize.
that. I
In for
love
that,
that.
The prize is Dan gets the tattoo of it.
Yeah, Keen.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So jump on
That's
YouTube.
awesome. Wow.
BackChat. You can subscribe there. FatChat by Body Majic will be there very soon. Tell us what Dan should get tattooed. Where are you getting it? What's the position?
Anywhere. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, see, now
Free
that's
reign.
on
This
my
is
arm,
like-
in a free little space in my arm here. I'm happy to feel that little
See, I
gap.
love the level of commitment.
Is that just a bike wheel?
No, it's a flywheel. But let's not talk about the
No,
flywheel.
let's not talk.
I want to talk about
Understood.
another text. Sorry, I want to talk about a text that I got on my phone today, and I brought it up with you, Scully, earlier because I was very conflicted in what to do with this.
I love that you
So again,
continue
I
with
want some advice from you guys.
Sure.
So I got a text from Lube Mobile. Please.
Hey, I'm not that. My head's out of the gutter now.
Right.
I got a text from Lube Mobile.
Which are what? Mobile mechanics.
Mobile mechanic. It says this: Hi, Owen.
Yep.
We are pleased to
start.
we are
And
pleased to
Dan.
Hello, hey, legend.
We're pleased to confirm your booking for Tuesday, which is tomorrow, arriving at 8 a.m. Your booking confirmation is this for a Mazda 3. We look forward to seeing you then. Please tap on the link to confirm your booking. Right. And then I got a text later this afternoon that said, Hi, Owen. We look forward to having our Lube Mobile technician arriving tomorrow at 8. Please call us if you'd like to cancel 13:30. 13:30.
Actually-
Great song. Great song, that.
Yeah, right here.
So are you asking if you should confirm?
I haven't. Obviously, someone's given the wrong number. I don't know what to.
Oh, Owen is obviously, here's my assessment. Owen's given his number wrong by accident. He's expecting them to rock up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. And if you just confirm yes, he'll be very happy for it.
What if Owen loses his job because he can't drive to work because his car's
Don't do
broken?
Owen like that. Just say yes.
Just say yes for Owen.
What if?
Okay.
Well, I mean, Owen doesn't know your address, so the guy's
Right.
not rocking up to your house.
Right.
Yes.
And the guy, I assume, isn't going to get paid by Owen. He gets paid on company hours. So he's going out. He's going to make his own money.
I'd say
regardless.
yes right now.
And this is for tomorrow morning.
Yes. Confirm.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Well,
I thought
that's
maybe
good deed done.
that if Dan confirmed that he would get the free Lube Mobile service.
Well, I mean, I don't think the Lube Mobile is coming to your house.
right.
I think Fleet Network might have like a little. They probably do that.
What
might be
car
lubed
do
up,
you
yeah.
drive,
I
Jared?
just got a new Forester, but every time that I listen to you talk about Fleet Network, it makes me want to trade it in and get
Right.
something else. It's honestly, it's
Makes you
the,
want
the,
to
pro,
know
the,
Nova
pro,
Ten,
the
yeah.
promo that has been done. It is that good. I've
knew
just
you were a
bought
smart
it,
man.
and I'm like, I want to
So is
get
it
rid
brand
of
new?
it. It's pretty new. It had like 30,000 k's or something on it.
Oh,
I was driving around the
that
Lancer.
too early.
I was just driving around the Lancer that I had from when I was 16 that the paint was still coming off. And yeah, it
nice.
was awesome. It was awesome.
Jeez, I wish we had
A little
got
bit
old.
earlier.
Look,
That's
if
right.
you are in the market for a new car, Fleet
Oh, yeah.
Network may be place to go.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Novated yourself a new lease, and you'll be laughing.
On the weekend, West Coast lost by how much did they lose by?
I don't know.
110, I think.
110.
Somewhere there or thereabouts.
You
Give
know
or
what
take.
the best thing about that game was? Before the game,
Right.
video and a picture from Will Schofield in the commentary box.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're talking.
boy.
What'd you do?
The boy.
The boy.
The boy.
So if you're lucky enough to go to the West Coast Eagles v Carlton game, you would have maybe purchased an AFL record. They do a feature every week.
week.
Might be, Luke Shuey one week, Jeremy McGovern. Jeremy McGovern was on there, didn't have this answer to this question. They asked this question to everyone.
I want to know what he said.
Scott Lycett had this answer.
Of course he
Brilliant.
Of course he did. Favourite podcast.
had.
Yeah.
The boy.
What'd he say?
Ruben Jinby was the guest on this week's record.
Yep.
Ruben Jinby, nickname Rubes, nickname
The boy.
The Boy. The Boy. Ruben Jinby blah, blah, blah. Where you from? Went to school at Wesley. Blah, blah, blah.
Boring,
East Perth.
boring.
I'm a fucking legend. Played defence. Now I'm a midfielder, gun midfielder. No one can catch me.
Probably hung like a moose. I don't think it says that.
Got juice in the tank.
Lots of juice in the tank.
Heaps of juice.
Favourite
The legal
podcast?
kind, yeah. Oh, yeah.
BackChat with Will Schofield
Yes.
and Dan Const.
Had my name.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
huge.
It didn't have Hamish's
Didn't
name.
have my name, but that's
all
all right. That's fine.
It's all right.
I've got to say, like, you are kind of a newcomer. This has been going for a couple of years now, Hammer.
Yeah.
You
that's
will
fine.
make it your own. I do
No, that's
understand
fine.
that.
That's fine.
That's
the fact
that's
that-
huge. AFL record. Wow, massive.
Ruben, no, don't worry about
Don't worry
AFL
about the
records.
20
We've
20
been
people
in
buy
there
that.
before.
That's
We've
so
been in
good.
there.
All 20 on
It's about the boy.
Oh, God, yeah. Must be said with an erection, too.
Ruben Tipping. What episode are we up to? Is this 97?
7, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting him on in 3.
I think we're going to have him on.
That's
You've
huge.
got to be honest. We got three weeks before we have Ruben Jimmy on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting him on. We're getting him
Is
on.
it going to happen?
Yeah, we're getting him on.
Yep, we'll
you
figure it
know-
out.
He was at the Waffle. He was at the Claremont West Coast
Did he go to
game.
that game too?
I saw him, mate.
Oh, my
He's
God.
the best guy ever.
You didn't even come to watch me play.
No, I didn't.
I watched you live on the stream.
How did that go for you?
Well, I
What
tuned
were you
in.
watching West Coast Claremont?
We're playing
stream?
Claremont this weekend,
Right, okay.
but I also wanted to check in how you were going.
No, you didn't.
I did. So I turned it on and I watched a bit of play early in the third quarter, I want to say.
Looking excellent in the number 81 as well.
Oh, God, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Very good.
So someone had taken a mark, not sure who, probably 40 metres out
Berkey.
on a tough angle.
Berkey.
And I'm watching and I'm like, oh, beautiful, good mark. But Scoey is by himself, how
Wide
far?
open.
Maybe 20 metres out from goal
Wide open.
on just a similar angle, but by yourself,
Kick it to him.
staring at him, just like
Give
mate,
him the bloody
give me-
ball.
like just with your arms like that. Just give me the football.
Kick it.
I'm by myself. Give me the ball. And it looked like on the TV that he gave you the sort of the Czechoslovakian eye feint and just gave you that one.
He did. Gave me a wink.
shit. Okay, yep, no worries. I'm going to go back. And then you tick up and he kicks it to you, but puts you on a much harder angle. And I'm watching
Yes.
you just like, mate, I am free by myself. Just fucking kick me the ball. Gave it to you and you kicked one of the great points of all time. I thought it was in.
So did I. So I've kicked it, right? So bit of a backstory to this. Copying absolute abuse from the sidelines again down at
course.
Claremont. Thank you very much.
Wouldn't have it any
Great
other
clip
way.
that though.
One-
Clip it up.
Oh,
Get just a video guy back in the square every game, please.
So that was Dan, by the way, that captured that last week. So this week,
Down on bended
random father. He's with one mate, just two random guys at Claremont. I'm coming on off the bench. Goes, keep running, chubby. That was
Chubby.
Chubby.
No, that's just
I have
mean.
lost 100 grams, thank you.
Fat chat, mate.
Yeah, chubby.
Keep running,
That's just
chubby.
mean.
It actually, I was like, right, it cuts really deep, chubby. And I just, so I was running
stings,
like this. I'm giving him just a like that. I looked straight at him, and he like, I could see him take a backward step. Anyway, I go to my position, I get back, and then I look back at him. I'm staring at him, and he's looking at me.
Good.
So I pointed him. I'm too far away to talk now, and I'm doing eyes, and I'm like doing these on stare, look, blah blah blah. And then he's laughing. I'm like, oi, fucking watch this! Like yelling at him, hoping the same thing would happen last week.
Talk it
Didn't
into
happen.
existence.
5 minutes later, I get this opportunity. So I go back from that set shot, and he's just up the
I
boundary.
did see you looking at something.
So I'm looking at him, and I look back and I go, fucking watch this, mate.
Oh, no.
So I go back, I'm set shot, I kick it, it's off the boot, it's going in.
It was the best. I thought it was in. I thought it was
going in.
home.
It goes over the point. It goes over the goalpost.
Celebrating. You're home.
I'd give it a bit of a fist. Goal kick. Goal umpire. One behind.
You're
Blah
joking.
blah blah. Goes down the other end. Claremont goal. We lost by 100. And blah blah blah. I go to the goal square. I go to the umpire. I said, "How close was that?" And he goes, "If you put that in 2 more inches towards the goals, if you put that 2 more inches in, I would have called it a goal." I said, "Mate." That's not the first time I've been told to put it 2 more inches in.
I
I couldn't do it then either.
I got nothing left to give.
I'm giving it all I got,
So, yeah,
Captain.
that was my goal. Non-goal.
Play your highlight from this game.
Yeah, please and
Oh,
thank
you're
you.
kidding me. Have a look at this, boys.
Haven't seen this yet.
Oh, I thought, wow, you've got this footage.
Yeah, ready to
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen,
Now, there
if
is
you're
a-
listening along, you need to go on to YouTube and subscribe to YouTube. BackChat.
Because there isn't any commentary on it. Because was there a commentary team
I'll
assigned to
commentate.
this
You want me
game?
to commentate?
All right, let us know what's
Jackson Nelson out of the forward 50, kicks on his left. Schofield going
at the
towards
pace on
Majda.
it.
Wayne Harms can't do it. Keeps it inside. Strubs the tackle. Steps inside. Oh my God. Falls over. Play it again with no commentary. Just watch.
Oh,
I've got
my
this
God.
ball. Watch me turn this guy inside
Eddie
out.
Betts,
Watch.
Eddie Betts.
Watch.
He's gone beautiful.
See you, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And then one more. Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Put the Benny Hill music over that. That's
Shit.
So that would have been one of the goals of the season.
Easily locked Science Hill.
There's better footage than that. The Thumper has not sent us.
Yeah, that's all right. But that's something. If you want to see Scully in action, you maybe went to the first game and couldn't be bothered going to the second one.
I'm happy to announce I delisted myself 1 minute after that game. I'm
retired.
done. I'm done. Retired for the second time, boys.
Well done, mate.
Round of applause.
Yeah, proud of you, mate. Well done.
retired until the podcast ratings get a bit low, then we'll bring it back. Here we go. And we'll bring it back.
Yeah, and then you'll go.
Gerard knows what's going on.
And then Gerard will put you through your paces. You'll lose more than 100 grams and you'll be back in fighting
Yeah, well,
shape.
if I give you a proper pre-season, Scully, I reckon you'll be
You'll be in fighting
flying.
shape.
So, right, we are going to do some challenges, but that's a little bit later on. I weighed in 175.8 to
175.
117.
Sorry, 107.
Oh my god! Hafthor Bjornsson over here.
107.58, right? So 107.6 to
Yeah,
round
of
up.
course.
Right. So that was before FatChat. I then finished FatChat at 107.5. Right. So I
Right.
lost 100 grams.
80
But
grams.
you know
80
what? You would have put on so much muscle in that.
Cool.
time,
Right.
so you have to.
Now, I would have had to have worked out to have done that. So we're going to be aligning with FatChat by Body Majic. I weighed in this afternoon.
Yep.
I'm 105 kilos.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So that's
Well done.
after 2 games of waffle.
That's
so
excellent.
I believe I'm about the same areas.
Yeah, of course.
So 105 kilos. I just want to put that on the record,
Yep.
Dan.
Very well done.
105.
Right.
Very well done.
It's for FatChat by Body Majic.
Have you leveled out at all, or are you
Oh,
still?
big time. Oh,
Yeah, what are
big
you both weighing in now?
I'd be 96 walking around during the
Right. So you got under 90.
Yep.
I can't believe you did all that weight
I had
drop
to kill
stuff.
myself.
That was
I nearly
honestly,
killed
that was
myself.
actually like just to be
kill
clear,
myself.
Fat Chat is not going to be
Yeah,
about
don't do that.
Yeah, that
Don't do
particular
that.
method of doing stuff. But I did.
I
Again,
wonder
loved
how
it.
hard it would be to genuinely get back under 90. Because
What are you sitting at right now again?
No, about 96 because
96.
like I feel like this is my regular walking around weight. Like I'm training like I would do normally for football. I'm eating like I normally would
Playing
do.
well.
Yeah.
Playing reasonably
well.
well.
Sand over areas.
And I'm just not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to put on weight. I'm just existing.
Yeah.
Well, particularly when you're playing in your season though, you just want to perform. That's the
Correct.
whole thing. So look, if you're a little bit more, no
But I
problem.
just feel like it would have to be so fucking hard for me to try and get under 90 again. Like I haven't been with the exception of nearly dying. I haven't been.
I
that
reckon I
weight.
could give you some easy pointers that would sort that out.
We should
Yeah, we'll
add
talk-
that
yeah,
Body
we'll
Magic.
talk after this, 'cause
Body
that'd be
Magic
great.
genuinely PTs, personally
Yeah, that's his
trains.
job.
Yeah,
He's-
so
he's
we
very
talked
good at
about
what he
Lyle for
does.
a bit.
Yeah,
He
but
genuinely
like Fremantle
done.
players.
Yeah,
And
very,
like,
very good at what he does.
Look, Fremantle not going too well in the win-loss column at the
There's,
moment. They look
there's
fit.
players from the out. They look fit. They look
Oh,
good
shit,
out
yeah,
there.
they do.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
yeah.
yeah.
Rig wise, look great. But no, I've had
Smith.
25 guys from all sorts of teams all over the place just last pre-season, so that was pretty good.
Were you doing PT before Love Island?
Yeah, so I was doing PT before that, and then I again went on there to go great. It was sort of just good timing. Was single,
Find
opportunity
love.
came up, find love, all that. Blue tick, great. Swipe up was awesome. And then.
And then it turns out
Twitter
you can have a
took
wank
that.
for 42 days. and it fucking sucked.
exactly. That
So I
really
left.
did suck. But
Stepped
then
out
I
the
guess
door and
everything
started
just like
jacking it.
really blew up after that. But I was training Sean Darcy, Brandon Matera, Cam McCarthy, a few of the other guys before Love Island, and then it all just kind of went off from there.
It's good.
So-
It's got a great setup out there. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk more about what you're doing from a personal training point of view. That'll be the last time we speak about Love Island. The wanking story.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. We're sorted.
Swimply the best.
Didn't you win in a fucking landslide?
Oh,
Mate,
yeah.
absolutely.
Last week.
So Fox Footy this week, commentating whatever I do, boundary riding, Carlton West Coast, walking along
game.
the great game, walking along the boundary, going from my post to where Simo comes out of the race, and you walk along, those dugout VIP areas.
Yep.
Yep.
Usually you cop a bit of either abuse or love you Scully or whatever. I genuinely, just like last week at the footy when our lovely cheer squad started playing it from their phone, I'm walking down, I just hear, you're Swimply the best. You're Swimply the best. Mate, a couple of absolute...
Release it as a single. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of absolute lads from the trenches are swinging. You're Swimply the best. Mate, it's gone global, mate. I'm telling you.
I like it a lot.
Do you know what Swimply the best is?
Well, I know that the company is the Airbnb of pools. Right?
my God.
Oh, Jared, you've
Jared.
just fucking nailed
It's
it.
I've been hearing
my
it's that how we're doing the reads, boys, is just unreal. It's sticking.
Jared
Everything
knows,
is sticking.
mate. Airbnb
even
for
need
pools. You want a pool, you got a pool, you know what to do. Download Swimply, get involved, jump in the trenches and yell out Swimply the
Has
best.
Dan-
But Dan
signed
still
up.
hasn't done his bloody pool.
So I
Can you?
will say this. So I was driving with Beck in the car.
Not
a couple
happy
days
about
ago.
it.
She goes, "Hey, so I've been listening to the podcast."
So you said this last week. We already said
No.
she's not happy.
Dan,
No, but
I'm not
don't
sure
worry.
what Hamish.
Dan.
She
Dan,
said,
why does
hey.
Hamish keep saying that we're going to have a pool party for about a 3 consecutive month period?
That's right. And she was like, "Hey, I know you keep joking about like you say you're not going to do it.
This
then
is
you
the
are
same
gonna
as last
do-
week.
You go to the pool, and I said, Beck, I promise you, it's purely for content. Not going to do.
We've
the
done
pool."
this.
I
Is
know.
there an extra part of this?
A couple of days ago, she said, for real this time, tell me, are you going to put the pool up or not because you can't do it? And I was like, no, I'm going to do it. I'm here to tell you, we're putting the pool up. Tell everybody. Sorry.
Swimply the best. Oh, sorry, babe. We're a bit tight on cash. I need that pool money.
That's the thing. If you've got a pool, you can make money.
Jared, question is,
We need that
Yeah.
pool
do
money.
you have a pool?
Yeah, I've got a pool.
Oh,
my
I reckon we
God.
get it up. We get it
You
up.
want to get in the
Love Island themed pool
Nah,
party.
fuck Love Island. You want to get in the FatChat Body Majic pool? Do you actually? Do you actually have a pool?
I got a pool. We could do that.
One of those
Oh my God.
love heart shaped pools.
All right, right.
Right.
Three
So,
best moments of the round.
Three best moments of the
The
round.
Swimply
Oh.
the best
The
moments.
Swimply the best moments.
I'm seeing the vision here. This was good.
First one here, Brisbane.
Do we
Freo.
commentate this, or has it got audio?
There'll be some audio.
Oh, let's
but-
have a listen.
Yeah, let's have a listen.
Or being in the photos for Mark of the Year.
Brownie doesn't give a shit.
Ashcroft.
Oh,
out of
wow.
midair.
How does
crazy.
that even?
Look at that. He doesn't even know.
Got one of those.
That's one of those ones where it goes in, but you like you said, you're actually going, how did that happen, or did that just happen? The celebration was actually, I feel like that was actually lacking a bit, don't you
It
think?
was.
I'll give it to you
That
again.
was lacking ours.
Watch.
Just grabs it.
Yeah, he's 18. He's 18 years old.
He's not
Imagine,
aiming, right? Is he aiming?
imagine the.
He's just
He's
hoping.
going for it. Imagine the plums on an 18-year-old to just go, fuck it, I'm going to tap this to myself and try and kick a goal on my right foot outside of the shoe in midair.
What, just one more
Pretty
time.
awesome.
It's-
Pretty fucking awesome.
Mate, that is. You will never beat that.
Never.
It is
Yeah, it's
impossible to beat that
when
as
he
goal of the year.
retires,
It's
is
unreal.
that going to be his best play of all time?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That'll
That'll never happen again like
That
that.
right
That's
there
bloody
is
awesome.
impossible to do. Like, it's genuinely
Yeah.
impossible, and he's done it, and it's goal of the year, and he gets his wheat bix once a week for the rest
Yeah,
of the time.
the Nick Nui got.
That never
What was
came,
that? You're
yeah.
going to get a free cart? No, mate. You're going to get a lifetime supply of Wheat Bix, and that lifetime supply will give you about one box a month for a year, which
I'm-
won't
I'm
even
gonna-
come.
I'm going to give you moment two. This is more just
101,
Audio.
can't be long to go. Himmelberg works his way to the front, through the footy, tackled. Toby Green up by Lennon. Green the snap! Oh, he's kicked a goal! Toby Green out of nowhere! It could have been a couple of free kicks against Himmelberg. Not paid. And the genius that he is conjures something out of nowhere.
Great
Very
call.
good.
Who
Yeah,
was that?
great
Can we
call.
give some credit to who? Who was that?
so Andy.
Is that Andy Marr? No.
Andy Marr and Adam White.
That was Andy Marr.
Really?
Maybe Adam White. That was great.
That's a
calling.
great call.
That's a great
I'd
call.
love commentators to be able to swear every now and again, though. Like BT
Was that,
style.
where was that? Was that on the radio
Yeah.
or TV? That
Fuck.
Yeah.
Marby
BT one.
TV, radio.
Right,
sorry.
radio,
yeah.
Imagine that, like, he's kicked a goal. Fuck. That would have been.
Toby Green has fucking kicked it with a minute to go.
We should just call stuff on BackChat. We'll be able to swear, and people will like it.
All right, I'm going to give you one more here. So I'm going to have to.
So that was Toby Green goal
was
to
Toby
win the
Green.
game in
Moment
the
two.
Sydney
Was
Derby.
great.
Derby. No, sorry, Derby.
That's the derby for them, isn't it?
Derby.
So I'm going to give
Hell
you.
of a-
I hate that.
So do I. It's
not
a
worth
Brett
it.
Kirk medal. How about Brett Kirk medal? Brett Kirk's nothing to do with GWS. But I did say on the Shelter Footycast today, it was the Ross Glendenning medal for like 15 years. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
They had
Yeah.
not a lot to do with Freo. It was apparently selection committee, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. Moment three.
Didn't Toby like sort of just grab it, take it off, walked away, like didn't care at all?
I wouldn't have thought it meant a great deal. I don't think the Ross Glendenning Allen medal means a great deal, to be honest. You want to win the game. Awards second.
Good.
Yeah.
Like that.
Dude.
All right, last moment. Here we go. Collingwood somehow again pull one out. 58-58. Last quarter, minute to go.
He sets it up Is it side bottom or the skipper?
Every time I see
How do
steel
they
side
keep
bottom-
doing it though?
Every
How?
time I still see steel side bottom, I wonder how blind must this guy have been when he was found naked in an
the
alleyway during COVID that no one speaks about.
No one
COVID
speaks about that.
lockdown.
He went
Went out the wrong door and I was naked and I was in the alleyway. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, we certainly went drinking. Like,
So there's 35
He
seconds
looks
left.
more and more like Dr. Evil every day as well. Like
yes,
it's,
correct.
He's passing out in bushes. Crispy's ripping it on camera. They've just got a lot going on, and they keep winning football games.
Oh, it's almost a
great
goal.
point.
Most valuable behind. We've seen
Very
so
good
many
point.
of them.
Thank you, Hardo.
How did Collingwood keep? Like last year, it was a whole thing of like, oh well, eventually they'll stop. You know,
They're
they
not
kept winning
stopping.
game after game after game.
My dad's actually a massive Collingwood supporter,
Is he?
and honestly, I'm actually worried for his health. The blood pressure that
Yeah,
gets
it's
up,
nuts.
like
I
he
don't know how they
goes.
keep doing
This is your realm, blood
Yeah.
pressure, I would have thought. Like,
Yeah, honestly, I'm actually genuinely worried for
Get him on the
so, like,
program.
it'd be great. No, he's like fit and healthy, but he gets up so like they keep doing it to him. It's like
Yeah.
so tight.
Adelaide missing
I
goals. didn't help.
mean,
That's
look,
true. They're
I'll
kicking
be
themselves
biased
out
and
of it.
say that's an Ashcroft. Like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
No, there's
Everyone's
no,
very
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, vote how
didn't-
you'd like to, but come on.
Prove us wrong.
Michael Walters not in that.
yeah, that's a good
They're
point.
That's a good goal.
Send
Michael
your
Walters' goal,
send your
very good.
inquiries to Riley at backchat.com.au.
He'll get a
That's
bounce back.
my nephew
I was
who
thinking-
puts these through to us. Thank you,
Yeah.
Riley.
The three very good moments, and the one of the comments I saw online was about how all these very good goals coming out, and now the good ones are just like, yeah, there's always a better one every round.
No one will ever
No
beat
one will
that.
beat
That was
ever.
pretty awesome.
That's
that,
It's
yeah.
not possible to
That's
beat
Like
that.
the
That's
Michael
goal of the
Walters
year.
one that happened 2 quarters later. That's like goal of
Incredible.
the round.
That's
But
goal
then
of-
that
yeah.
just happened just
That
before.
goal
So
there
that's like
is
nothing.
impossible to beat. Give you Giro done.
He would have had to kick. Yeah, he can't.
Stop
beat
kicking goals, everyone. That's it. It's over.
This week I went into tipping very confident, and I thought I've got 9 here
it. Of course.
because I went on to the AFL tipping.
You actually had that chat with me. You're like, oh, it's pretty easy this
Yeah,
week.
the website tipping whatever we do, like the BackChat competition on, which we have like 300 people on all on Patreon. I thought every single person I was voting for had like 98% of the population voting for that team. I thought this is an
Do you do
easy
tipping,
9 sweeper.
Jared?
I don't do tipping. No.
You're going to
Should
join the
get into
back chat.
it.
You can win
we'll
a
be.
weekly prize, a $250 voucher to the Camfield.
Huge.
Thank you very
Speaking
much.
of, I got a text on the weekend. Thanks for the beers, Dan. I'm at the Campfield.
Right.
With
Beautiful.
a friend.
All right, if you have one, and now you know if you have one because you're listening. I know you're listening because you have to be a patron to be involved in this competition. I asked specifically for photos at the Camfield, tagging BackChat and Camfield. Have any of those come through?
Nope.
Fraser, you're listening to this.
Right.
You text me on the
Come on,
weekend
Fraser.
saying you're having beers on me at the Campfield because
I
your friend won tipping.
Would like
Send some photos,
some
please.
content,
Yeah, that'd be good.
please.
That'd be nice. Come on. Praise.
$250 of the best deserves a bit of content
Oh, yeah.
for BackChat.
Don't you want to
and
show your mates
Camfield.
as well, that?
Yeah,
Correct.
shit, yeah, you do.
Correct. So get them in, please.
That's right.
But
All
if
right.
you haven't, join Patreon. You can win a weekly prize in the tipping comp. I got 6.
You got 6?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
I got 3 this week.
3.
Oh,
Are you going rogue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went
Are
relatively.
you in the
rogue.
West tipping comp?
Yeah, I'm.
Are you going bad?
I think I'm losing.
Do you have a new show on Channel 7?
Yeah,
isn't
I
that
do.
on like?
It was on.
Mad
It was on a
Year
while
right
ago.
now.
It was on a couple of hours ago. Yeah,
Channel
it's
7, Hamish Brayshaw. Thanks for coming.
7, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah,
the only
mate.
good
I'm.
7 channel.
I'm on the airways again.
Back on the
Again.
box. How good?
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's
a good-
nice.
It's a good lineup. You, Xavier Ellis, Mick Barlow, D. Margetts, every one of them being a guest on BackChat.
Yeah, I'm going to somehow try and work BackChat into it a little bit this year. We'll see.
Absolutely you are.
Anyway,
We
we'll
absolutely
continue.
love it.
You'll be there knocking
get
about
there.
town. You make sure it happens. All right. One of the big ones this week, Geelong Richmond. Sorry, not Geelong Richmond. Gold Coast Suns Richmond.
Yeah, I certainly didn't tip the Suns.
How did that happen? I thought
Richmond's
Richmond
off the ledge. Richmond's off the
Are they
ledge.
done?
Gone, done, dusted. Richmond, bye bye. I'm not picking them for the rest of the year, fellas. How's
How
that
many
sound?
games have they won thus far?
One.
One.
Wow.
Drew one.
Does that same as West Coast?
Yeah.
One.
Aren't they playing West Coast this week?
Yes, they are.
And you're not picking them again?
I'm not picking them.
You're
I'm
gonna
picking
pick
West
West
Coast.
Coast?
I'm picking West Coast.
What?
I'm picking West
It's a bold
Coast.
strategy.
Away.
Come.
It's in Rich.
See
It's
if it
in
pays off.
Melbourne, though. Hey.
There was 2 1-pointers.
G.
GWS beat Sydney by a point, did they not?
Yep,
Yeah, they did.
106, 107.
Collingwood beat Adelaide by a point.
That's correct.
Yep.
Essendon v Geelong was a big matchup. Essendon couldn't get it done against a ravaging Tom Hawkins. Do you know
8 goals.
8 goals, most Tom Hawkins has ever kicked in a game.
Yep, and you know he's listed at 105 kilos? I don't believe that for a
He'd
second.
be 115.
Yeah, easy.
He's
Look
a
at the
big
size of him. He's a
big
fucking
unit.
monster. Unless he
He's pretty
carries it
shredded
well.
though.
Yeah, he is, but geez, he's
Muscle
thick.
weighs more than fat. That's the thing.
What is
I
the
reckon he'd be less than what you think.
What's
Well,
the
he's listed at 105, so if that's what he is, then he's certainly less
Yep.
than what I think.
Can we have a chat about the state of the football in this state at the moment?
Yeah,
shit.
Waffle's
Pretty
flying.
grim.
Genuine.
Well,
You're
Waffle-
not. You just lost on the weekend.
Yeah, but we're 3-1 still.
I lost. West Coast Waffle lost.
Yeah, but you're-
West Coast AFL lost. Fremantle lost.
Yep.
Your brother plays for Fremantle. Did Melbourne win? Yeah, they won.
Melbourne shit it in.
Congrats. It's absolutely putrid in this state right
It's
now.
not the best watching. Yeah.
Are you a Freo or West Coast fan?
Freo guy? Yeah.
So-
I've been sitting in the same seats for 21 years or something like that. It's
Holy
it's
shit,
pretty.
you're like a real Freo guy.
Yeah, it's pretty grim at the moment, but
Grim, isn't it, Charlie? Charlie says it's fucking terrible.
No, yeah,
Ronan? Fucking
ideal.
not ideal. Shit house
house.
today,
all
mate.
Yeah.
good, all very good describing words.
Do you know the only thing I'm excited about? Bleed for Reed. You just you were tanking. We're tanking for Harley Reid, number 1 pick.
He's a pretty good player by the looks of things.
Looks
that kid.
amazing.
I
And
really
if-
wish I saw this tweet that went out. It had the last 20 number 1 picks.
Yeah, I saw it. Adam Cooney was the only notable number 1 pick.
Adam Cooney would be the only one that you would take number 1 again.
Oh,
The last 20 years,
There's always
number
been a
1
better-
picks. There's
Let me
always
see if I
been
can find it. You
So the last 20 years,
Lockie Whitfield was number 1.
Yeah, but there's someone better.
Oh yeah, of
Right.
course.
So
yeah.
like,
Who was number
it's-
1 in your year?
So number 1 was Bryce Gibbs in my year. Your brother was number 2.
Yep.
And number 1.
Cam Rayner was
Cam Rayner was number 1.
Yeah.
So they had Brayshaw at 1. So they redid the draft. They had number 1 taken, and then they
Yeah.
had number 1 for the draft.
Andy McGrath was number 1 in my year.
They had Tom Stewart number 1 in his draft. He was 43 or something in his draft.
Yep. Who would have been number 1 that year? Maybe Tim Taranto.
So like in my year, Gibbs was 1, Joel Selwood was 7.
Yeah.
For instance.
Of
So you'd
course.
probably want Joel Selwood.
Probably go Joel Selwood. I mean, Bryce Gibbs was still good, but Joel Selwood's a star.
Correct.
Of course.
So like the point is, in 20 years, only once in those 20 years.
has the number 1 player
Has actually been the
remained
number
yes,
1 in
player,
that draft. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry about finding it down.
Yeah, I can't find it. But yeah,
So number 1 means nothing. You don't even need it.
That's what I'll say about Harley Reid is like he seems like a gun, but when you get to the big boy stuff, you still got to perform.
yeah, you can take Jimby at 9.
We're talking.
Absolutely.
The boy.
The BackChat Backman Award, one of the biggest things that we've been doing this season.
We didn't give it last week.
We didn't give it a week
Biggest thing
because
we've been
they had a
doing.
Monday game.
It's becoming the premium award as well.
Correct.
Exactly.
Jared sounds like he knows all about
Yeah.
BackChat. Got to
It's
be
not his
honest.
research. It's not his research.
He's a closet. No, he hasn't done his research. He's a closet BackChat fan.
He listens every week.
After
Got to
this,
be honest. This whiskey's starting to get a hold of him.
I got to be honest. I mean, for people who no one saw Scully pour this in beforehand, he
It
would
was
have
a
poured
big
himself at, I reckon, maybe a quad shot,
a few
like a
thumbs.
comfortable quad shot.
And we're looking empty.
That is, that's bone dry.
So we've got 2 rounds to go through because obviously last week we couldn't do it. So round 6, I'm just going to give you a quick wrap of who got the 3-2-1.
Thanks.
1 vote, Tom Barras.
Not a lot of integrity in this sort of
That's
award.
fine. We do what we want
do
because
what we
it's
want.
our
So their
award.
criteria is it's just nothing in particular.
there's a
Just-
criteria.
There's a bit of a criteria.
Someone did message us on Instagram and got it right.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
okay. So if someone's figured
Absolutely.
it out, there's
They
a
did.
criteria
Someone's
out there.
figured it out. Okay, round 6.
Do we release what it is?
1
No,
vote, Tom Barras.
Yep.
Nice, well
2
done.
votes, Tom Jonas.
He was quite
Nice,
good,
yeah.
Tom Barras.
He
Yeah,
was.
very
Tom Jonas was also quite good.
3 votes for round 6, Jacob Wietering.
Yeah, the big Weedle.
Yeah, not bad.
He's had it tough the
Saw
last
him
week.
live. He is a very good player.
Have you heard what's happened to him in the last couple of weeks?
No, is it releasable or?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Came out in the papers.
Yeah.
He's been like
Oh,
his whole
this was-
life savings
this was
have been stolen.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, that's
This-
not
what?
hilarious.
No, it was hilarious, mate. This
So,
is hilarious.
he's
This-
with
this was
NAB.
this was put up as a sob story.
He's with NAB Bank.
Yep.
And these hackers, it happened to one of my mates at East Perth. These hackers have texted him and hacked into the text thread that he had going with the official NAB text line and hacked in and said, you have to transfer this money, to this account. There's some works going on.
We need your max daily limit daily.
And he goes, yep,
10
okay,
days.
yep, no worries, and
Jacob.
sent it through. And he's lost it all.
So he's
Just
gone out.
Worth another phone call though, just to double
Yeah,
check.
hey mate, you
Like,
asking me to transfer $50,000?
So this has been presented as poor Jacob Wiedering, and yes, I agree.
Shocking result.
I agree. Terrible result. But also, he's done a national tour with the NAB CEO presenting to the NAB staff members about how bad it is to live. Do you reckon he did that for free? Did
I wouldn't
you,
have thought
Hamish?
so. No, I
I
wouldn't have
reckon he's
thought so.
replaced a bit of his
Sure,
life
they've
savings to that amount.
replenished his account.
But yeah, shocking result
Okay.
for young Jacob. Anyway,
So
he was
round
good
6.
the other week.
let's just get straight into round 7. I'm going to give you the 3-2-1 because we've just got 3 names to go through. I don't get to give you. Usually, I get to give you your
Yeah,
pick.
normally I get to pick.
No, but unfortunately for you, we've just got 3 names.
Sure.
1 vote. Aaron Francis.
Oh, Aaron. Okay.
Who's he play for now?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Wow. I forgot.
Where
about
was he
it.
before?
Essendon.
Essendon before, yeah. I remember him taking like a massive hanger a couple of years ago.
Plays at Sydney now. It was very good on the weekend.
Well done, Aaron.
2 votes. Isava Radaglia.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
He's had votes before.
He's had votes before.
He's up
so
there.
he's
Playing
up
well.
there for
I'll
sure.
tell you what, Hammer. I hope you've been listening because you're going to be a bit excited with the 3 votes, big fella.
3 votes for round 7.
Hammer's
Buckley.
going.
Jack Buckley's my guy.
Buckley.
Oh, shit, yeah. Now, Gerard, I'm sure you listened to this episode that when he sent through this video, but he's one of my best mates.
Yeah.
and
We pretty much almost named this the Jack,
the Jack Buckley
Award.
Award. Yep.
He's just getting votes left, right.
It was
and centre.
it was a line ball between 2 people for round
I
1.
think it was Radaglia.
It might have been a Sav Radaglia and Jack Buckley. And I said, well, sorry, Sav. Jack Buckley's my best mate. So, yeah, he gets the 3 votes. Send him a text saying, mate, you've obviously, I'm sure you're aware of this, but you've won the 3 votes this week for the BackChat Backman Award. He sent through this video. He said something along the lines of, obviously the most sought after award in the comp.
Of course.
I hate sitting down at the end of the
Brownlow,
year and watching
Coleman,
midfielders win all the rest of it. That's fine. Who cares about that? Everyone cares about this. Really honoured to be considered for the 3
Wait
votes.
till he knows he's on top. Have you got an updated leaderboard?
Wow.
Updated leaderboard. In first position with 7 votes.
Jack Buckley.
Oh,
Yes.
He'll love
Second
that.
place, Radaglia.
Yeah.
With 4.
Knew
Third place, 4-way tie.
Wow.
But I'm just going to give you the top 1 for now.
No, give us a
Sure,
4.
give us some more.
Give it the
I want
4.
a 4.
Sam
Give us a
Collins,
Colo.
My
Your
guy,
mate.
Sam Collins. Yep.
Brennan Cox,
Coxie.
Nice.
Nick Murray, Muzza,
Muzza.
Mars, yeah.
Nice.
Jacob Wietering.
Weeders.
Waitering.
Were you?
Bit of a gap between the top and then the rest of
Yes,
the runners
that
there,
is
boys.
correct, but there's
That's
plenty
the
of
way it
season to
works,
go.
exactly right.
Jared, were you a footballer at all?
Yeah, I played up until I think I was 21 in just Colts for CBC.
Oh, wow.
But that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Sure.
Play until
was it.
21. I feel like that's
a
It's
football.
playing longer
I
than
played
you.
one real
under
good
15s.
game out of that whole thing. Full forward, great, dry day.
forward?
Yeah, it was awesome. Kick 5, and then the last probably 20 seconds of the game took the biggest mark I have. It's the best sporting moment I've ever had in my entire life. It's fucking up there, boys. Like they still talk about it. They still talk about it.
I mean, we didn't.
Dan didn't ask him.
I mean, Dan, you didn't ask him that.
Let's.
Can we just cut that whole episode,
No,
please,
no.
and we'll start again? Can we
Let's do
start
it.
again?
Let's do it after this.
Question for you, boys. Looking to save thousands on your next car and bundle your running costs? Look no further than Fleet Network, if that's the case.
Yeah, definitely.
Where was the question?
Okay, great. Fleet Network are Australia's novated leasing specialists, helping thousands of individuals and businesses secure great deals on their vehicles each year. I reckon both of you tick both of those boxes.
I sure do. Yep,
Individuals, businesses, well, at least you know what it is. Through a Fleet Network novated lease, Australians can use their pre-tax dollars to pay for a new or used car and all its associated running costs.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Do you know what running costs are, Dan? I'm going to give them to you, right? That means you pay no GST on essentials such as fuel included, insurance included, registration included, servicing included, even new tyres.
I hate paying for all of those things.
You know what? I know you hate those things. Do you know what you like? More money in your back pocket.
Absolutely.
That's what Fleet Network does for you. What's more, they'll source your choice of car from their nationwide supply network and negotiate exclusive discounts. Have an old car you want to trade in? I know you do, Hammer. I saw what
I've
you're
got an old
driving in.
car, but I don't want to trade it in. But
Okay,
continue. Let me see what they're offering.
Okay, Fleet Network can handle that too. Simply drive your old vehicle in, drive away with a dream car. They'll sell your old car for you and maximise the trade value. You can't tell me you don't want that.
Yeah, well, the Beats is priceless.
Okay, thank you very much. As novated leasing and salary packaging experts for more than 25 years, Fleet Network will make your move to novated leasing simple and stress-free. Getting started is easy, Hammer. Don't worry about it. Contact Fleet Network today or visit their website, www.fleetnetwork.com.au, and feel the freedom of novated leasing.
Cop
Feel
a
the
big
freedom.
fine. I'm going to give myself a fine.
Yeah, you are. You should.
We're not up to fines yet. We're going to do that in a bit.
Yeah.
Didn't ask. Gerard.
Gerard.
Don't.
Big G.
Don't make me come over
Baby
there.
G.
Gerard. No one's ever been called Gerard, but his name's Gerard. Gerard.
Every time we have someone on the show, it doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday show, it doesn't matter if it's the basketball show, it doesn't matter if it's the Shelter Footy cast. We ask people their greatest sporting achievement, not on X field. For you, it would be reality television.
Yes.
No, I'm joking. We're not talking about Love Island ever again.
Well, I guess the thing is that maybe mine can be on the field.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can be your greatest sporting moment of all time.
Greatest
Yeah,
sporting
give us
moment.
your greatest sporting moment.
Best sporting moment. I played for Fremantle CBC. Just up until Colts. That's when I played. Last year at Colts, playing full forward, sunny day against Kalamunda. Kicked 4 goals already. Beautiful. Going well. Oh, this isn't. That's not even the best bit. Yeah,
Love
anyway,
it.
so
Just kick 4, no worries. Yeah.
About 20 seconds to go, there's a big ball that comes in right on the goal line, and I have lifted up to one of the best sporting moment of my entire life, just on this bloke's shoulders, a big pack, just as the
Tony
Rezzies
Modger
team,
style.
just as the Rezzies is also warming up and just coming past. So there's 30 Rezzy boys right behind it. Everyone's going nuts. I'm up there. Oh, it was awesome.
Did you get footage of it? And is this your
haven't-
last game ever played?
This was close. I think it's probably my last game ever that I played
Just take the
was.
mark and walk off.
Yeah. So pretty much, goal line, kick the goal. The umpire came up to me and said, "Mate, that was awesome." Shook my hand. That's how good this was. They still talk about it. He said, "Congratulations, that was awesome."
Is there
I said, "Thank you."
footage?
There's no footage. But we've got the Rezzies. We've got the Rezzies behind. They still talk about it.
Have we got witnesses then?
There's plenty of witnesses.
Who can
everywhere.
recall from the Rezzies?
Everywhere.
I would like. Okay, so BackChat
They still
podcast,
talk about it down there at CBC. They're still
BackChat,
talking about it.
Listen, backchatpodcast.com.au/fines. If you were there to witness Gerard's amazing mark of the century, I would like to hear about it.
Yeah.
Right? Get on
pretty
there.
Absolutely.
Leave us a voice memo.
Please. Jared, we do a weekly betting segment.
Yep.
Thanks to BlueBet.
BlueBet.
Our guys,
BackChat bets.
They
BlueBet.
allow us to do this. BackChat bets. A new thing that's come up with BlueBet, Stat Wars.
Are you a betting man?
Honestly, not really.
Right.
Not
That's
really.
if you
But-
do. sign
Neither
up
are
for
we.
Yep.
That's completely fine. We have no clue what
you know
we're
what? To
doing.
be fair, I actually have been. I've been doing one multi a week,
Yeah.
and lost every single week.
Great.
So it's like, and every week, every time it gets just before the Freo game, I'm going, no, this is the last one.
That's
don't worry
about where
it.
we're at right now, Jared. You're pretty much on money with us. BlueBet, BackChat bets by BlueBet. Stat Wars.
What do we
Dan.
got?
Stat Wars.
Stat Wars. So Dan tries to explain this every time. He gets a bit excited because he's not a betting man, but Stat Wars is
Sounds
not.
like Star Wars.
It's not your multi. All right, you talk about multis, your same game multi, and you get your goal kickers, and you mix and match.
Which I'm
the
no good at,
players.
so don't worry. It's
Correct.
good. It's good that it's not
This
that.
is Stat Wars. This is player v player, and you get them in, whether it be disposals or kicks or handballs or marks, head to head.
Right.
Player v player.
So it's like
It's
you
like
pick both.
It's like Gerard
players.
v Will.
Yep.
Who gets the most kicks?
Yep.
Gerard v Will. Who gets the most marks? Who
Right.
gets the most frees for?
And each selection's like another leg of your multi. If you
So
put it
it's
that
like
way.
a same game multi, but it's a head to head bet against two players.
Yeah, gotcha.
So all you need to do is put the head to head bet on BlueBet, Stat Wars, and watch those two players. I actually think it's a great idea. Are we good at placing the bets? No, we're
Absolutely
not.
not.
No, we're not. But that's okay
That's good. We'll try anyway.
because we put maximum bets on these things. No one's losing any money.
And what's the max bet?
Oh, like 5, 10,
Five.
15 bucks.
No
Like,
problem.
No.
BlueBet
max
look
it out.
after us in that way.
So we went to Adam Trelaw this
last
week.
week, because Adam Trelaw was on the podcast,
Great.
which might add, if you haven't heard it,
Very good.
I'm a huge Adam
Good
Trelaw
episode.
fan.
Yeah,
Maybe
very
one of my favourite players in the AFL right now because after we spoke,
Very
he's just
good.
a legend. He went up against Josh Ward.
Do you even know who, if you got shown 50 pictures of AFL players, would
No
you be able
idea
to
who that
pick
is.
out Josh Ward?
Yeah, he plays for Sydney.
I know. He plays for Hawthorn.
Oh.
You would not know,
Does he
honestly.
look-
I don't
100
know who
players,
that is.
200 players. No one knows who Josh Ward is.
All I care about is Adam Trelaw.
So we loaded up on Adam Trelaw.
Of course. All right. So we went, there's 4 legs, most kicks,
Yeah.
most handballs,
Yeah.
Right.
most marks,
Yeah.
and most frees for.
Beautiful.
Of course, we backed Adam in every time.
Of course.
He's
It's a
Go.
gun.
So I'll preface this with Trelaw has more disposals than Ward.
Oh, great. Well, we must be on then.
Right. He has less kicks. He has like 4 kicks for the day.
It's
So-
13 v 8.
Yeah.
Who
So
did Dodgers play on the weekend?
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn,
So
yeah.
it's
Same game.
Bulldogs v Hawthorn.
So it has to be in the same game.
Yeah,
that the
it's-
players
it's-
are going
it's
head to
head-to-head
head.
in
Yep.
the
Okay,
game.
I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm with you.
So Trelaw less kicks, so we lose that.
Yep.
Handballs. We win that, I think.
Josh Ward 7, Trelaw more than double.
Thanks for coming.
15.
And that's about where the positivity ends because,
Most marks?
yeah.
No, it gets close. Josh Ward 5, Adam Trelaw 4.
Oh, that
Near
hurts.
enough's not
That
good
hurts.
enough,
Yep,
unfortunately,
that's
for
true.
Adam.
And most frees 4.
Really rogue market, got to be
Yeah,
honest.
very rogue. Most frees 4. Josh Ward didn't get a single free the entire game. Adam Trelaw got 1.
So we won 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4.
Right.
Yep.
Goes to the
Absolutely.
tie break.
All right. So the first time we did this, we got 0 out of 4. Second time we've done it, 2 out of 4.
So we're building.
Next week.
You're telling me 4 out of 4.
Building.
That's how it works. That's
Exactly.
how maths works. BlueBet, BackChat, it's made to love.
Yep. All right, Hammer, you can jump back in because it's time to read some
Oh, we
emails.
kicked Hammer out.
Yeah, we kicked Hammer out. Yeah, of course.
Come on, bro.
Come in.
Great feedback. Obviously, didn't hear a word of that, but I'm sure we're winning lots of money.
Of course.
Absolutely.
We're all going to Cancun.
All I heard was one name that I couldn't recognise, and
That's right.
That pretty much sums that segment up.
Yeah.
Just the end of it.
Thank
if
you.
I
It
had
was great. It was terrific
couldn't
stuff.
pick him in a lineup of one.
You send it, we read it. Brought to you by Leadable Cameras. They supply us with our cameras, lights, microphones, absolutely everything.
There's a lot
you
of
need
gear in here, boys.
to start a podcast.
There is actually a lot.
Camera gear.
Yes.
Probably set up your own Love Island with that sort of gear.
Absolutely. Yep. And you could fight Lydio on that island for a pay-per-view.
I think it's been released now.
Yeah, Dan and Lydio are actually fighting.
I think it's been released. There's going to be a burger bar at the front of Leadable Cameras.
Yeah, there will
There
be.
is.
Can we?
Pretty sure we've already said
think we
this.
said it.
Or did we say it to our patrons? Did we say it to our patrons?
Ken's go remember where he is right now?
No, we cannot.
I can't.
Lucky Scully doesn't have to drive.
Had a little bit of a stammer.
There's going to be a burger that may or may not have the word BackChat in the name of
Right.
it.
Let's give me
Yeah.
a fillet of fish.
Yep.
Stop.
Oh, boy.
Mate, it's a good burger. Yeah,
So what
have
is
one.
this segment?
Try one.
People send us emails at hello@backchatpodcast.com.au. We read them if we like them.
If we like them. This is the first one. Doesn't say who it's from because it's not in the run sheet, but I'm going to read it anyway. Hey, legend. I was one of the dads standing on the sidelines before last night's Eagles demolition. I've had a bit of interaction with you throughout the BackChat and 40 years.
Okay.
Telling you guys about giving a jar of my semen to my cousin's wife.
Is that what it says or not?
It says cum.
A lot of cum chat on here.
Fining you for swearing in front of Nash. Various questions on the pod over the years.
Yes.
Attending post grand final talk shows that you did,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera.
Money well
Last
spent.
night,
Yep, obviously.
I let out a bit of "You're Swimply the best" as you walked past
Oh, you're joking.
on the
This is one of
boundary
the
line.
boys.
Yeah, sure.
And I could
That's
see,
amazing.
and I could see the glint in your eye
Yeah,
when
there
you
was a
heard
glimmer.
it. You came over, shook hands with myself and the other dad, and had a chat about various
Nice.
things.
There's
It
an
That's awesome.
understanding.
was nice to meet you after watching and hearing you all these years, mate. Thanks for your time and being a good cunt. Keep
That
up the
is
good
just
work.
that is a great email.
Shit, yeah.
How good is that?
Shit,
Flying.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, shit,
Can we
yeah.
say that word?
Oh, shit, yeah. What?
Oh, I'm reading
what?
it out.
Yeah, he's
Well,
reading
it's out there. Shivers. I've been purposely holding back.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be
No.
liberal with it.
No,
I'm not
correct.
throwing it out on my own accord.
No,
I'm doing it for
you
the
didn't
sake
yet.
of the
Okay,
email.
it makes sense.
I've thrown in a second one out there. That was a problem there, boys.
We're a family podcast. My mum listens to this.
Yeah, don't listen to the first half an hour.
Did you
Yeah.
enjoy the story where someone wrote in and talked about
Yep,
it?
she sure did. She sure did.
All right, this next one comes in. Hey, Will and Co.
Hello.
I hope this email finds you well. Well,
Will
it
and
does.
Co.
Does it find everyone well? We all well?
Yeah, I'm
Good.
well.
I'm good.
Jared's well.
Finds us well.
So is my mum.
I just wanted to reach out and express my appreciation for your work covering sports at the moment. I'm a Perth boy, Dockers fan, but I live in Melbourne. I've been following your work for a while now and only ever use your content as my main source of news for the footy back home.
Well,
Well,
you
thank
go.
you.
Okay.
I noticed
That's a nice
today's
one.
back page of the West, and I must admit, I'm so disappointed this is where mainstream media is at these days. I haven't read the article
Hammer's employer.
and have only seen the back page, but even if Fremantle players are out, my guess is that this would have been on a Friday night, which would have been an 8-day break for them anyways. What's the issue, and why should this be twisted in a pessimistic way, similarly to the demolition of the younger West Coast group last year?
Yes.
Sure, Fremantle aren't winning games right now,
right.
but I'm almost certain that the general public don't want players to feel like hermits.
Yes.
In my view,
Is this the one about like Sean
Boys
being
going out.
Yeah, boy, yeah,
Shit
yeah.
house.
Let him finish.
in my view, the back page is condoning players for trying to live a normal life when they can, which creates a risk in itself. Players may develop a complex relationship with the sport and may opt to actively avoid going out and feel disassociated to society.
It's a great email.
Very deep.
Really good.
It seems the West
Still
are
going.
constantly putting this expectation on players to
There's
behave
more.
in a certain way because that's what we think it should be. But that's wrong, clearly. When footy fans hear you guys on the podcast, it's relatable. It
back
makes
page, huh?
sense. And I think you strike the appropriate balance when dissecting issues and various topics.
Thank you.
I won't tell you how to do your job because you clearly know what you're doing. But if I may suggest anything, it's not to react to these attention-seeking headlines the West often do.
Overreact.
It's garbage journalism.
Yes.
And what you were trying to achieve is way better than that. Love your work, mate, and look forward to following your content moving forward.
It's a bloody good email.
It's an excellent. Are we finished with it?
From Alex.
Yeah.
It's
Alex, a sensational email. I couldn't agree more. I can't just let.
It doesn't matter if you're
let the
right.
boys get
Let the
on
boy
piss.
play.
Seriously.
Let the boy watch.
8-day break. Get on the piss. Who cares?
Totally.
Not breaking any rules.
You
not doing
know,
wrong.
I mean, you both actually know both these Freo guys, but I would say across the AFL there would be players having beers in public places after they play games, win
All
or lose,
Yeah, of course.
across the country, correct?
Yeah, of course. But it's also just like you said, if you got the days off, and like you guys know, when you're in like such a high performing environment like that it's just releasing the valve a little bit. It's just like
winning and losing.
Winning it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's
40
actually
days of
irrelevant.
Love
Yeah,
Island,
it's
right?
actually
Gotta release the
irrelevant.
valve.
Yeah, correct. It's actually irrelevant, the winning and losing element. So,
I mean, it's
if it's okay, would it be okay if they won on a Friday night and then went out? Like, I think people would think, oh yeah, that's okay, they won. That's silly.
I think it wasn't it like from the snitch was the
snitch.
That's
Seriously,
what I took.
what is
Who's
the
the
snitch?
snitch?
Who is
Do
the
you know who the
snitch?
snitch
I don't know
Who is it? Is it you?
I don't know who the snitch is, but
Oh,
let me tell you this:
he's
the
backing
snitch
up.
doesn't know anything because, the snitch is like, oh, the snitch. Why isn't Shannon Hearn playing on the weekend? Well, my sources say that he's getting a bit old. I mean, the snitch works at the fuck me bar because he's giving you the same shit that Mark does. I can see it all. But
How did
what
you
I'll say-
remember Mark's name?
what I'll say about them boys going out is, Scully, you will attest to this.
Yeah.
A lot of the time,
Can we give some insight? Great.
so when shit is going bad at a football club,
Yes, that's when you wanted.
that's when you want to, like, obviously having a beer is great when you win, winners piss and whatever, but nothing brings a group of boys together more than going and getting absolutely fuck off.
Of course.
There's just no question
true.
about it.
It's
You
true.
want to build unity, you want to build camaraderie, or the senior boys don't get along with the younger boys, whatever. Go and get pissed. Seriously.
It works.
Lock
It works
yourselves
as
in and here's 15 slabs.
I talk
That's
about it
a lot.
all the time.
That's a lot of beers.
Yeah, but I talk about it all the time. Fremantle Fremantle trading the two fines masters from last year in Blake Acres and Griffin Logue. Yeah, I know they were. Well, Blake wasn't. Griffin at stages was not first selected. That means something. Culture,
Yeah.
Definitely.
means as much as talent.
Yep. I couldn't agree more.
Like
You need those guys in the group just to bring it all together.
Fremantle arguably have more talent this year, yet are losing more.
Has Luke Jackson been acquainted enough with the group? Has he sat down and just been,
As pissed as possible.
as pissed as possible?
Maybe
and
not.
zipped
Maybe
it?
he's too
Maybe
worried
he
about
needs
getting on the
to.
back page.
Exactly. Is he worried about how he's playing?
Who
or
wrote
is
that
he
article?
sitting there and having a beer?
Alex?
The snitch probably did.
No, there was a good article.
I wrote the
Snitch.
email.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, we bloody love Alex.
We do love that, Alex. But just in future, remember that I write once a week for the West Coast.
And you are the snitch.
Yeah,
I'm
correct.
just-
And he would
I'm-
like to send his voices weekly.
Do you know who sorry, I keep saying switch.
I
Do you
don't know who the
snitch is?
snitch is. No, I actually don't have any idea who the snitch
It's
is.
just
But I don't
everybody-
think it's a person.
I think it's everybody and nobody in.
I don't think it is a real thing because I haven't read anything where there's been any undercover information given. As I just said
Perfect.
before, it's all just
As
like
an actual detail about
Yeah.
stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
pretty like
it's like
wishy-washy stuff.
Shannon
vague.
Hearn's wearing his runners today. Oh, thanks.
Maybe it's Mark Duffield, the ghost of Mark Duffield, just leaving little
No,
gems.
Duff works for Code now.
Yeah, that's right.
Reputable
You know,
organisation.
what's that show? Top Gear? Is it Top
Well, it was
Gun?
Top Gear.
Yeah.
Top Gear. And what was that guy that dressed in white?
The
Jeremy
Stig.
Clarkson.
Who is the
Stig.
Stig?
It was
Yeah.
Michael Schumacher.
The Stig.
Was it?
Was it actually?
No, it wasn't.
No, I
It was
don't
someone.
think so.
Nah, it wasn't. They thought that, but it wasn't.
Right, it was
It's
some
just-
random
it's
bloke.
just- That's probably what it is.
Right, some random
Anyone
bloke.
and
It's
everyone
probably
at the
Michael
same
Schumacher.
It's Charlie.
It would be tough.
It's Charlie.
It'd be real tough for Michael
Charlie's gonna
Schumacher
need a job.
to be snitching at the moment.
backchatpodcast.com.au/fines. Jared, this is one of my
welcome.
favourite parts
Yeah.
of the show.
Tell me,
Show him
boys.
the hammer.
Show him the hammer.
Show him the
So
hammer.
this
Very
is
good-looking
Dave
hammer.
Smith Designs recycled skateboards.
Can
It is
Jared
good.
hold
For
it?
anybody,
Yeah,
yep.
give us a
Yeah,
hold.
how do I remember that?
Oh,
Because he
it's actually lighter
is
than what I thought it was gonna be,
engaged
too.
to my host sister. If that
Great.
Yep, there you go. Anyway, so Dave Smith
Brilliant.
Designs.
Good hammer.
Sniffy, beautiful design here made by Recycled Skateboards. Does excellent work out of Sydney. So feel free to go there and give yourself a little look.
Is there anything else he makes out of skateboards?
Heaps of stuff. Mate.
Heaps.
Heaps of
Okay,
stuff.
right. Because I was going
He's
to
made
say super
tables,
niche
he's
market.
made
Otherwise,
skateboards.
Yeah,
super
just
niche.
hammers.
just gavels in case every Perth magistrate court is decked out in the BackChat gavel. Nah, he does great work.
Gavels out of the race.
Gavels out of a garage in Sydney.
Oh, boy.
That is a niche market, but I feel like he's diversified his portfolio.
Oh, that's good.
a bit from
I'm
this.
actually happy for him. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear
he's a
all that.
tremendous fella as well.
We're all very
but
supportive of him.
we love Dave.
We do.
This is my favourite segment of the podcast.
Best
You
segment
can
of the podcast.
Send in the
easily.
fine.
And now I'm
like I said,
blind, so
BackChat
it's gonna be
podcast.
Joey's pissed. Oh, we all love Dave.
/fines.
Such a good guy.
Used to write them in. Now you just record them on your
Double
phone.
headphones in.
Very
Yeah,
easy.
really listen.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck my headphones in. Let's just go straight to the first one.
Yeah, g'day fellas and Dan. Just want to find my mate Lewis, who recently was dragged around to his missus's best mate's house. He thought it'd be a good idea to play with their little dog while the girls were talking. Ended up dropping the dog on its head on the concrete floor. The dog then didn't respond. Eyes rolled back in its head, paws up in the air, didn't respond for about 15 minutes. So they've decided to rush it to the vet because they think he might have killed it.
Is this a cliche? Is this a
On the way to the vet, the girl who owns the dog is hysterically crying, and then she yells out that he's just peed himself. And then Lewis just yells out, "What, not in my new car?" Which hasn't helped the situation. And they've finally got it into the vet. He waited out the front for 2 hours. Turns out the dog was all right, but just want to fine him $5 for trying to kill the dog, and another $5 for worrying about his new car instead of the dog. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a crisp 10 for you.
$10.
Lewis.
Wow, there's a lot going on, man.
Excellent fine.
It is a great
going on.
fine. It is everything that fine should be.
Yeah, well done.
Wow.
Nice.
Why were you blokes? Is that not fun?
Yeah, that wasn't.
That
funny.
was hilarious.
heaps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
it was a
happy
lot.
with that. It was very funny. Dead dogs and such.
G'day, ladies. And Scully and Hammer. Craven Moorhead here.
That's good. I like that.
$2 fine to Dan, the anti-ladies man today, for walking off camera and mic within the first 3 minutes of talking to Paul Smith and pretending he didn't know he was going to talk about his cricket trophy. Real unprofessional, Chieftain. Need to take a good, long, hard look in the mirror.
Chieftain.
Love the rest of you boys.
All right, well,
So,
two
explain.
things.
Come on,
We
mate.
missed his name, which is
Yeah.
disappointing.
Can we have a tiny listen to the start, then you kill it?
G'day, ladies. And Scully and Hammer. Craven Moorhead here.
Craven Moorhead.
$2.
Craven Moorhead.
That is
And he speaks like this.
Craven.
legend.
Paul Smith on the BackChat Basketball Show. He's the owner of the Sydney Kings. I spoke to him, and we did the question. Great sporting achievement. Of
course.
How did it go?
And you were frantically searching for your trophy.
Well, he
I
said-
was sitting
Oh, no.
right where I am right now,
problem-
and you were recording over there, and I saw how frantic you were. I
This is
was like,
the
I wonder
thing.
what Dan's looking
was
for. Must
flustered.
be the power. Must be a power cool.
The
Yeah.
thing was,
Must be a beer.
he
Flustered.
said, look, I don't really have anything. The only thing I can think of is under nines. I played rugby. It's probably nothing. And I was like, no, that's great.
Paul.
I was trying to back him in. I was trying to say, no, mate, you've
That's
done
ravaging
good.
the table.
Yeah, like that scene in
I
Hot Rod.
flipped the
Babe,
table.
wait,
Wait, sorry.
So he waited for about 10 minutes while I found the trophy, and then we continued the podcast. That's it.
And then we kissed.
Yep.
Anyway,
Thanks, Craven.
It's good, Craig.
Hey fellas, OG vasectomy guy here. Paul. Just wanted to find Dan the full match fee, which is $10, for our Division D basketball team. He committed to play tonight, only to pull out in the last minute, which means we had to find someone else to fill in.
Wasn't the last time.
And that fill-in
first
ended up doing his ACL. So, yeah, hope you got that on your conscience now, mate. Cheers.
that's $10.
That is. What time was the game?
9:15.
Oh, tough time
on
slot,
this podcast last week, Dan said, I'm helping out some random people that asked me to play Division D basketball. I'm playing. And I just assumed that you fucking went through and did that.
I can respond.
I'm looking at you.
I got a message saying, hey, mate, the 5th has come through. So if you can't play, I understand. And I was like, honestly, mate, I just got a text last minute. I forgot my wife was working tonight. I can't actually come anyway.
Right,
So
you
that
pulled-
works well.
so you pulled out.
So, yeah, fine. He said, look, if you want to come and sit on the bench,
So you pulled
jump
out.
in.
So you said you're doing something and didn't do
And
it.
how does your ACL feel? Good?
Mate, I've done my ACL. I'm fine.
Have
feel
you done
good
your
over
ACL?
there?
Yeah, I did my right knee. Done my ACL
When and how?
when I was playing basketball like 4 years ago. And I'm fine. Like, get over it. ACL.
What is that?
You don't need your ACL.
Yeah.
You don't need to have surgery.
Yeah, Dan, the newest member of the Fuck Me Bar.
Dale Morris did his ACL 5 times playing without getting
You don't have to go
surgery.
sideways. You can just go straight
Exactly.
everywhere.
That's fine. Get over it. No, I'll play next week.
Right. Well, you're going to have to, mate, because
$10
one of them's
fine.
The 50 is done.
There we go.
Presenters of Australia's best podcast, and Dan.
Oh, that's brutal.
Nick, 8 wickets in 10 balls, good in here. Pretty obvious fine this week. Will Schofield, 81 cents for kicking a goal in the waffle, getting into a push and shove, and we're going to have a dip at your own teammate. I reckon your playing number, 81 cent fine. Cheers, boys.
That's fair.
So, look, I've got to be honest.
Did you do that again?
But a bit caught up in the moment.
Was this from?
No, that was last week. That was last week. I was
Didn't know if you did
trying
it.
to.
You've only met them all that day.
Yeah,
as well.
correct. So one guy was fighting my
I don't know who's
teammate,
on
so
the
I
team.
fought him, and I turned around and go, I'm going to fucking punch the next person I see. It was my teammate. So I grabbed him, and I was like, Cooper, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then, we hugged it out.
Yeah.
It was all good. That makes me think, did we get any audio grabs of my Fox footy, my Fox footy work that I asked Tommy to grab? Do you have any grabs at the top? Any grabs anywhere?
No.
Tom, if you're listening, which I know you're not, fucking disappointed with that.
Fox footy grabs.
Yeah, like a really good grab of how highly / lowly I'm appreciated within the football industry at the moment. We had.
I've heard you talk about that for 2 years.
We had Kath Lochnan.
Oh,
forgetting my name.
We've
had
already
that.
done this, mate.
So we've had that.
Scully's
but
pissed,
on the
everybody.
week. No,
I was
listen.
going to say, I swear I've.
Yeah, that's happened. So that was highlight 1. Highlight 2, on the weekend, interviewed Charlie Curnow, and we spoke about the last time I'd spoken to him, he'd said the word fuck on air, which was great. Of
course.
I said, don't say that again. He was very appreciative of his teammates and blah, blah, blah. Paddy Cripps comes on. Cripper, how are you, mate? And we went straight in from one interview to the other. So we don't have the audio of it, so I have to talk through it.
You talk through it.
All right, thanks, Tom McCracken. That's a shout out to you, mate. You fucked this up. So I talk Charlie Curnow straight into Paddy Cripps. Paddy Cripps, blah, blah, blah. Go in, chatting to him. Have the chat, finish up. We've spoken about 2 minutes, and he goes, I go, Paddy, get back to your teammates, mate. Great win today, mate. He goes, no worries. Thanks, Jared. All the best. Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah, Jared. Yeah.
That stings.
Jared Schofield.
At least say Gerard. Gerard.
Yeah, Jared. So,
Jared
Jared
stings.
Schofield.
That stings.
Look, I've played on Cripper a few times, actually.
Yeah.
Played on him a few
Shut him
times.
down?
Probably doesn't remember me because we used to absolutely fucking wipe them off the park every week.
Yeah, you should have said thanks, Jamie.
All
See
the
you,
best,
mate.
Cripper. Cheers.
Yeah, Jamie.
Cop that. Got to be honest, I didn't hear it live. I was actually
Yeah.
quite nervous interviewing gun like Cripper, and I had a lot of respect for him.
So he'll be on the
Clearly,
podcast next week then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, correct. Anyway, thanks for not grabbing that audio. Thanks, Tom.
We got any more fines?
Lads, Shane the Builder here. Got a few fines for you today.
Okay.
First of all, $3 fine. Dan Const for ragging out private schools and private school boys.
Yep.
When, correct me if I'm wrong, did a small stint at Servo College,
Oh.
which, correct me if I'm wrong, is a fucking private school. Quick $2 fine to you, Scully,
Okay.
for all your hype in the media, getting around asking coaches to tag Nick Dacos. Mate, he's my prime performer in my fantasy team.
Yeah.
I don't need you ragging him out
That's
and
understood.
he getting tagged and scoring me a 50.
Yes.
All right?
Apologise.
$2 fine there.
Thank you.
Idiots,
But I will give you $1 credit
Okay.
Oh,
for
that's
eating your pies like a fucking legend.
Thank
There's
you.
nothing better than grabbing 2 meat pies, slamming them in a bowl in the kitchen, cutting them up into little pieces, smothering them with tomato sauce, and bringing a bowl and a fork down onto the couch and watching the footy.
Fucking right.
That's dinner of champions.
That's horrendous.
Yeah. Dinner for
All
two.
right, boys. Love your work. See ya.
Gee whiz, there you go.
That's a great fine.
Great
Jared,
fine. Lots
There's a lot going on there.
Really good fine. Couldn't agree with you more, to be honest.
Dinner for 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dan, you're going to be very poor after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Fine, Jared.
G'day, campaigners. And Dan. Xavi Tapias here with a fine for D. Const. I'm going to go with $1.60, maybe round it up to $2.
Sure.
This comes from your episode with Wirra, where Dan recommended or mentioned his 2-minute highlight reel. This was 2 minutes of mute audio from one game versus the doggies of him taking kick-ins. And the $1.60 is for all the behinds they kicked that day. Little bit more research before we recommend it on the pod, please, Dan.
Caught out.
He fucking absolutely
I'll
downed you up there,
double
man.
down. Go watch 2 minutes 30 with audio, without, doesn't matter. Of we're kicking
It's
in.
for one game, mate.
kick-ins.
It's for one game.
Yeah, it's bloody awesome.
Who was that from? I agree with that fucking fine, mate.
Shove it up your ass.
Shove it up your ass. Now, I mean, Scully's pissed, and we get that. But I feel like when Shove It Up Your Ass was recording that, he could have easily been on meth or something. That was fucking awesome. Campaigners. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
We got more. Great.
Awesome.
Hey guys, Barry McCockney here. Would like to fine the Boston Bruins $6.50 for winning the most regular season games in NHL history just to lose in the first round. Cheers, boys.
Brilliant.
We'll send it.
Sorry,
We'll send it.
I need it again. What? I need it again. Can we have it again? Like this is
Barry McCockney, I think his name was.
Hey guys, Barry McCockney here. Would like to fine the Boston Bruins $6.50 for winning the most regular season games in NHL history just to lose in the first round. Cheers, boys.
That's a quick in and out, isn't it? That's just
What
a drive
sport is
by.
that? The Bruins,
ice hockey.
NHL.
Holy shit.
We'll send it. We'll send the fine.
Yeah, so they won the
Absolutely.
most game, like regular season
I can
games
hear
in
that.
history.
I
Yeah,
can
he
hear
told
that.
us.
Hey,
Shove,
that's crazy.
Shove my cock in. What was his name? Put my cock in there or something? Barry McCockney.
Barry.
Wow.
Barry.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
that,
Barry.
Barry.
All right, backchatpodcast.com.au /fines.
Oh, my God.
Send them in. Obviously,
Yeah.
great. Include your name,
Yep.
who you're finding, story.
Campaigners.
They were
I like.
awesome.
Let's get a bit creative with that.
Campaigners.
Yeah, they were awesome.
G'day, campaigners. G'day, campaigners.
That needs to be a hotkey now
Very
from
good.
now on.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
can we get some different?
Yeah.
I like it. Throw it up.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get something different.
That is good.
Campaigners one
Campaigners.
week. Let's get
Very
some
good.
yeah.
We're going to stick around and have a.
Sports fans.
It's been a long app,
It has.
Oh yeah,
but we're going to have a few more minutes. A little special VIP section with Gerard for our patrons.
Some reminders before we leave.
Yeah.
FatChat.
That's right.
By
Gotta
Body
go
Majic. It's going on Wednesday. We've got Bryce Cotton coming
Bryce
out
Cotton,
this
first
week.
one, huge episode.
We got
Yeah,
Luke
that's a big cab off
Travers
the rank.
week 2.
Yep.
I've
We
got
got-
week 3 for you.
Yep, great.
Hamish Brayshaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
the
Okay.
man that started it all. I actually
Shut
can't
up
wait for that. It's
and
going to be
take
awesome.
my money.
So tune into that. It's got fitness, it's got routine, it's got sleep, it's got
Yep.
food.
got it
and
all.
we're working on a little sneaky app with some little
Yes.
challenges.
It's going to be good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited, boys.
It's been very good, Jared. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming in.
Thank you,
very much
boys.
for coming
Super
in.
excited.
Very much.
We'll probably push the first couple episodes on our BackChat feed as well, and then
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't we?
It's so true. It's so true.
That's a good question. Why wouldn't we? It's good stuff.
Why wouldn't we? Honestly.
All right.
It's been a little after this. I feel like,
hasn't it?
I know it's been long, but it's been fun.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. We'll have
been
VIP
chortling.
codes for our patrons,
Yes.
as well as a little bit of extra bonus content. Plus, we give you everything early, which is a bonus as well. Whippersnapper Whiskey, Margaret Roasting
Went
Co.
and saw the Whippersnapper guys.
Yeah,
Best whiskey in the world.
yeah.
They
just had
actually
a-
won it.
So good. Yeah.
And I've had a lot of it. I can confirm it's very fucking
It needs
good.
more.
Whippersnapper whiskey. Sorry.
Margaret Roasting. No, it's
Yes.
good. Margaret Roasting Co. BlueBet, Shelter Brewing Co. Little Cameras, Fleet Network, of course, powering the podcast.
Well, yeah, they are.
Basically, all of what we do.
Novated.
I want to get in. I just want to trade the car in now,
I reckon
boys.
you need to.
I've had it.
I reckon actually, you've had enough 2 weeks in. You've had enough.
You can trade in. That's a good thing with Fleet Network and Swimply. Boys, I'm getting my pool on.
So is Jared.
go.
Jared.
I'm
Let's
going to
go.
Jared's
Pools
pool.
everywhere.
You're all talk. I'm going to Jared.
Yeah, we're doing it.
All right, socials, BackChat, _, hello, backchatpodcast.com.au. Please send us in emails. We'll read them out if they're good. Yep. Patrons, stick around.
Right on.